Happy holidays, guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. For those of you who are new, hi, I'm Anita Serene, formerly known as Stargirl, the Practical Witch, and I have been a psychic medium on the internet for going on 5 years. And in today's magical psychic reading, we are going to be using the tarot cards, my intuition, and the astrological transits to figure out what you can expect in December, this holiday season, when it comes to love, career, as well as money. Now, if you guys are new to YouTube psychic readings, where have you been? It's the best side of YouTube, but what I normally have you guys do is pick one of the 3 options with your intuition. Then, once you pick an option, you fast forward to the timestamps I provide in the pinned comment and description, and it will take you right to your psychic tarot reading on what you can expect in December. But before I give you guys some time to really meditate on the options, can I give a quick shout out to one of my favorite brands ever, and that is Caseify. And thank you, Caseify, for sponsoring today's video. So Caseify is one of the most popular tech accessory brands that are known for their really stylish designs, but also their extremely protective phone cases. So my phone is styled and protected by Caseify, and the one that I have on my phone is one of their most popular designs, and it's their bounce case. There is a drop protection of up to 21 feet with their bounce cases that will thoroughly protect your phone while you are looking incredibly stylish. As you guys can see, I did a drop test of my own using my bounce case, and my phone was dropped multiple times from multiple different angles, and there was not one scratch or damage to my phone. And as you can see, the camera still works after I dropped and abused my phone multiple times, and there's not one scratch on my phone or even the phone case, which is pretty amazing. And I don't know about you guys, but I am super clumsy. And when Mercury retrograde comes around, I want a phone case that I know is going to protect the heck out of my phone. And Caseify cases, specifically the bounce case, definitely does that. I love with Caseify bounce cases, you have one less thing to freaking worry about, because you know that your phone isn't going to get destroyed from one clumsy moment. Caseify also has over 2,000 plus designs. So there's literally a design for everybody. Whatever your aesthetic or style is, trust there is going to be something that you love on Caseify. And there's also customizable options as well. As you can see, I got my name Anita on my phone case, and I absolutely love it. I just love this case. I honestly love Caseify because it's not just practical, it's also extremely aesthetic. And you can also be guilt-free when you use Caseify phone cases because they are made from 65% recycled cases. Yes, they also have really cute phone accessories such as phone straps and charms. How cute is that? And there's cases for iPhone 14 if you guys upgraded as well. And the best part is you're watching this integration during the best time of the year to buy a Caseify accessory. It's the Black Friday Cyber Monday sale, which means these are perfect gifts for your loved ones for the holidays, or if you're a Sagittarius and you, like me, and you just want to buy yourself a birthday gift and spoil yourself. Get you a fashionable protective case and phone accessories on Caseify. So in order to access this biggest sale of the year with Caseify for Black Friday / Cyber Monday, all you have to do is go to caseify.com/serene. The link is in the pinned comment as well as the description. Thank you guys so much for sitting through that. I know you guys are gonna love Caseify, trust me, you will. They make the perfect gifts as well. So now let's get back to this December tarot prediction. So these are your three options. I need you to pick one of the three options with your intuition or a random number picker, because I always use the random number picker and it never lets me down. But just the point of it is to just pick one that really calls to you. And then once you pick either group 1, 2, or 3, you can go in the pinned comment or the description, click the timestamp next to your chosen option, and it will fast forward you right to your psychic reading. Now, take time, as much time as you need, to meditate on the three options. Pause the video if you need to, do whatever you need to do, but we are about to get started. So I will see you at your psychic reading. Happy holidays, group number 1, and welcome to your December tarot prediction for love, career, and money. Hi, I'm Anita Serene, and I'm wishing you a very happy holiday. So group number 1, over here, we have this candy dish of astro dice, which I'm going to use as divination. But we are also going to be using the tarot deck as well. But I love the astro dice because I kind of use it like how old school witches use runes. So let's start out with your overall summary for the month of December. What is going to be the overall theme for you, group number 1, in the month of December? Let's roll and find out. The overall summary for group number 1 in December, we have the planet of Uranus. And I really love the planet Uranus because this is a planet of unexpected events that occur in your life that you couldn't predict, that are very random and very serendipitous. So if your life has been super boring, super routine, super same old, I can predict, why even bother doing a pick a card and what's going to happen in the next 48 hours? I already know what's going to happen in the next 40 hours. The same thing I did in the last 48 hours. If your life has been routine, if it has been boring, if nothing special or different has happened, that's changing in December with the energy of Uranus. Because just to give you guys an example, the planet Uranus is a planet that represents energetically, like if we were to use similes, surprise parties, lightning. It represents weird people you wouldn't normally meet. It represents everything that's weird and out of the ordinary in your life. That's the planet of Uranus, because remember, its original ruler is the sign of Aquarius for my astrology girlies out there. And the sign of Aquarius, which your girl here has a moon in Aquarius in tropical astrology, it breeds a lot of weird, different, and unusual people. Key in that Lydia meme from Beetlejuice, I myself am strange and unusual. So the planet Uranus, as your overall summary for December, talks about everything being very strange, unusual, different, and a little bit of spice that's going to be thrown into your life in December. So you can expect the unexpected in December, essentially. You can expect a lot of things you couldn't predict that go against what you normally experience. And also, Uranus is groups of people and meeting people in very serendipitous, unexpected ways. People that you just randomly meet and you're like, whoa, okay, that's interesting. And they end up changing your life for the better. So this is your overall summary. Now, group number 1, let us roll the astro dice again and get some clarifiers on this. Maybe we can get a little bit deeper as to what random, unexpected shakeup of routine is happening for you in December. So we have Aquarius. Didn't I just talk about the sign? Aquarius and its ruler in tropical astrology, Uranus. So this is going to be a month of friendship, networking, and meeting people. Mark my words, bookmark this video, save it, guys. I know some of us here, we are mega introverts. You know what's funny is people with Aquarius placements, they actually are very introverted, even though it's the sign of friendship. So whatever's happening here, you're going to be surrounded by loads of people. Aquarius is like loads of people. Uranus, loads of people. For some of you guys, this is like internet fame. You're making a lot of friends. People are really noticing your internet presence. But just put it this way, you're getting noticed by a lot of people in the month of December. And also, I want you to know, guys, your spirit guides came a little through. Sometimes they're like, ooh, did you hear that ding? And I should make merch. Did you hear that ding? Did you hear that ding? Your spirit guides came through and they were like, they have a gift for really networking. People really take to you, group number one. And I don't know if you're self-aware. I don't know if you know this, but even if you're really self-deprecating and you're like, wow, that person freaking hated me. That person thinks I'm poop on the bottom of a shoe. And once again, when we deal with low self-esteem, that may be our thought process, but I'm actually able to see your life from an outside perspective where I literally do not care. I am just looking at your life energetically from a bird's eye perspective, and you actually have a gift of making friends. People really vibe with your energy. You're able to be a chameleon and talk about anything with people. You're able to hone in on people's interest and things that make them excited and talk about it with them, and it fuels them energetically. So you are really good at making friends, and I see you making friends. And actually, this is where you are being called to, is make some friends, because people like you a lot more than you think, and you are able to connect with lots of different people from a lot of different places. Think about somebody you want to be friends with, they probably want to be friends with you too. Think about someone you really vibe with and you really like, but that little voice in your head is saying, oh, they probably don't like me, they think I'm a POS. That couldn't be further from the truth. A lot of people like you, a lot of people want to be your friend, a lot of people vibe with your energy. And in December, this is really going to be made apparent to you just how many people really love you and your energy. So if you don't believe me, that's fine. I don't care. Don't believe me. In December, you're going to, the universe is going to show you that what I'm saying is true. Because in December, you're going to realize how many people are actually trying to reach out and be your friend. How many people, actually want to hang out, but they're just too scared to tell you hey, I want to hang out outside of this situation. I think you're cool. Because a lot of people are scared of rejection. You have a lot of female energies as well, or people who are more effeminate, doesn't matter about genitalia or whatever, people who identify with the feminine aesthetic. Okay, these people really vibe with you. You have a lot of people who like you, and in December, you're going to be making a lot of female friends, or a lot of females are going to be coming up to you, even if you're a guy. Okay, and this is going to be made apparent to you. Now, what I want to get into is I kind of want to get into what area of life in the month of December is going to be the most blessed for you in December. What area of life are you going to get lucky in December? Because as much as life really sucks sometimes, as much as life can be a big bucket of cocks, for real, and we're not going to be here with this toxic positivity where we're like, life is so good, just shift your attention and do all these affirmations and gratitude lists. Let's be real. Sometimes we are doing those gratitude lists. We are aware that God has blessed us. We are aware that we are privileged and we have more privileges than a lot of people, and we're grateful, but life still hurts the same, and it can be painful. But I want to divert your attention away from that for just 1 second, group one. Because equally at the same time, because we live in the world of polarity and opposites, equally there are good and blessed things in your life. And in December, we're going to see what area of life you are about to be supremely blessed. by God. Let's see, group 1. Ooh, your second house of finances, that coin. Yes, yes, yes. Your money situation. Your money situation is going to be blessed. And let me tell you why, group number 1, this is such a blessing. It's a blessing because life sure is a little less painful when you have money. Okay, life is sure a whole of a hell lot less painful when you have money. I've been depressed and broke, and I've been depressed and had money. And I will supremely say, life is better when you have some money. Okay, so your second house is going to be very good, group number 1. Finances are coming in. Money opportunities are here like leaves on a tree, money grows on trees for you in December. You're like, oh man, I have to buy people gifts. I'm stressed out about money. No need to be stressed out about money. God's got your back when it comes to money. You are not going to go without. In fact, you're going to have double what you think you're going to have. Your bank account's going to be the most blessed place of your life in December. So if you're worried, because there's always worries about money. I guarantee you the richest person in the world worries about money. But I'm here to tell you, with that second house energy, there's no reason for you to worry about money. It is coming in abundantly for you in December. Some of you guys are making money from the way that you look with this ascendant card. Okay, don't believe me? Look, the proof's in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. I don't know why I did that. I'm going to edit that out. I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry. Okay, so the proof is in the pudding. Some of you are literally making money because of the way that you look, because the ascendant in astrology is your appearance. All right, because I wanted to clarify, how are you making money? Some of you are making money because you walk into that job interview and your first impression was on point. The suit you wore, the hair you did, your first impression at that job interview was on freaking point. Some of you have a personal style and you're about to get hired at your dream job. This is a general reading, but I'm giving examples. You're about to get hired at your dream job because your style is popping, like your style is like good. This is the energy of models, actresses, influencers, people. I remember I had this manager. She told me that, they hired me because they knew if they had two pretty girls like me and my friend who worked at the luggage store, people would come into the luggage store and buy luggage. And wow, that sounded like that was a weird flex. I really wasn't trying to flex. I feel like I'm very average, but you know what I'm saying is like you're getting hired because of your looks. You're getting money because of your looks. You are, your style, your fashion, how you look is somehow growing your finances. So if you're like, oh, I just got a raise because, the boss really likes me and I do a good job. I'm sure this goes against some sort of company policy, but no, you're getting a raise because you look good. So, whatever it is you're doing, I don't care if you're watching this and you're like, Anita, I work at the McDonald's. Okay, well, honey, you just got a raise because your makeup at the McDonald's looks good or you're, whatever. So you're definitely making money from your appearance, and don't let your insecurity tell you, oh, don't be humble, essentially. Okay, so group number 1, I want to move into what area of life in your December is going to start improving, which means what area of your life is going to start getting better in December, which means it's been a little rough, it's been a little shaky, but it's finally starting to improve in December. That's what I want to find out next. So for group number 1, what area of life is improving for them in December? The second house of money. This came up again, guys. So if your finances have been struggling, I promise you it's going to be your most blessed house and it's not going to be struggling in December, just to reiterate. All right, so I think what it's time for is to get into your career reading for the month of December, group number 1. Let's see what's happening in your career. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get into your love reading for the month of December. And then, as normal, we are going to end with a spirit guide message where I'm going to channel your spirit guides and kind of just do a bird's eye view of your life to see what it is you need to be aware of energetically and spiritually in December. Let's get right to it. So, for your career messages, I actually have these old school decks from Doreen Virtue, and I think they're pretty. So, I'm going to go ahead and keep using them. No disrespect or anything, but let's see what your spirit guides / angels have to say about your career, but not just your career. When I say career, I mean like life purpose, destiny. What your spirit guides have to say about your life purpose and destiny? What messages do they have? We have face your financial fears. Okay, you guys are my people who really are scared of poverty. Okay, maybe you guys grew up poor. You know, when you grow up poor, that does not leave you. It really doesn't leave you. It's a special kind of fear of going back to poverty. But earlier in your reading, we already went over that's not going to happen. Now, for some of you, you're really rich and you're scared of someone stealing your money or robbing you. You're going to be okay. You are going to be okay when it comes to your money being safe and your finances being safe. But they're also saying face your financial fears. When you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you in fact have nothing to fear at all, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these doubts. Nice. So this is about releasing your fears about your finances and not being successful, because that's clearly not the case. Okay, let's get a few more. We also have keep going. Use the energy of any disappointments to fuel your creative project with authentic emotion. Okay, so you guys are on the right path in some sort of sense. Whatever it is you are currently doing to work towards your life purpose. And I'm not just talking about a job where you're like, oh, I'm just doing this job for money and security. No, like there's something you're working towards that you really feel fueled by emotionally and spiritually. Okay, you're on the right path. Keep going. Don't give up. Even if you are afraid you're going to fail, you are not. All right, let's see. Let's get one more card and then we'll get into your tarot. We have freedom. You're free to do as you choose. So this is actually a card, group number 1, of I feel like your life purpose and destiny is meant to grant you freedom, which means you wake up in the morning and you don't have to clock in or clock out. There's nothing wrong with that, but you, group number 1, are definitely not the people who are meant to do that. Your life purpose and destiny involves you having complete freedom of your time and schedule. And I mean this even freedom from yourself. You might be trying to live on a restrictive schedule or routine, even if you work for yourself, in a way that sucks out all the joy from your life, but you're meant to live with a little bit more freedom in your life to kind of just experience more joy and less rigidness, okay? There's a lot of great things about stoicism and discipline that I will take to my grave that I truly cherish, like in the pit of my soul. But you have to remember, like, life is about balance, okay? And this is an energy of you're meant to have more joy and freedom in your schedule. It's not meant to be so restrictive. Now, what I'm seeing here is I'm seeing dolphins as well. Dolphins are a symbol of friendship. This is why I say, like, whenever you see dolphins, it's a really good omen that you're surrounded by people who are your friends in very unlikely places. Even if they're like your mom's friends, your dad's friends, people who are way older or like younger than you, people you wouldn't really think are your friends. If you're seeing dolphins around people, guys, this is a very good sign. These people are your friends, okay? You know, they're trustworthy. They have your best intentions at heart and they like you. You know what I will also say? There is a Pisces sun, moon, or rising here. This person feels very psychically connected to you. Okay, they're a Pisces sun, they're Pisces rising, they're a Pisces moon. This person feels very psychically connected to you. This person wants to be your friend. There's something about a destined meeting here that's happening with a Pisces, and this person is meant to be your friend, your support, like someone who truly unconditionally loves you and gets you. Have you guys ever watched that movie Sky High? It's like a superhero comic movie. It's like all the characters from Scott Pilgrim are in it. It's kind of like, it's giving me Sky High energy, okay? You know, there's a Pisces here who's definitely meant to be your friend, who's meant to be, you know, a good support system to you. I'm also getting this energy of a Leo here who wants to date you guys. So if you know a Leo, sun, moon, and rising around you in your vicinity, and they might be posing as someone helpful or posing as a friend, this person wants to date you. They have ulterior motives in mind. That's another message that I was getting from this. But you guys are extremely creative souls, and I feel like you're meeting other really creative souls. So let's kind of just go into what the tarot has to say about your career, your fame, your reputation, your life purpose, your destiny in the month of December. Let's get to it. So I was doing a little bit of shuffling, and you know, one did come out. So we had the earth element in regards to your career, and it says stability, the physical world, nature, practicality, solid foundations, be patient, being rooted and grounded. So for your life purpose, it's super important for you to get grounded, okay? So this means, you know, lighting some nice smelling candles, chewing some gum, getting grounded in your five senses of taste, sound, touch. If you guys are creative individuals, which I feel a lot of you are, one of the key components of creativity is to be grounded and present, okay? And you do that by really engaging your senses of smell, touch, sensory experiences, right? Also, if you guys ever feel stuck or frustrated, you are my people that if you go in a walk out in nature by the beach, it's like creative inspiration, presence comes back. It's super important for you. But also, this is an element of your career is stable, guys. In the month of December, there's nothing to worry about. Some of you might be scared, oh my gosh, overnight, if I stop working, I'm gonna lose my 800,000 subscribers. I'm literally just using myself as an example. Or if I don't post 1 week, I'm gonna lose everything I worked for. Or if I don't get this album out by a certain date, everyone's gonna forget about me and I'm going to die and fizzle out and become nobody. You know, your thoughts like really spiral. Like at any second, I could lose my job. At any second, I could lose everything I worked for. That's not the... Do you want a hug? Do you want a hug? Oh my gosh, I feel you. Drink a beer. It's going to be okay. Or take a walk on the beach in your case. But your spirit guides want you to know your career is stable. It's not going anywhere. Actually, with this Four of Wands right here, it might be time for you to celebrate just how far you have come in the month of December. I feel like sometimes your depression and your sadness makes it hard for you to see just how amazing you are, just how much you have accomplished. But meanwhile, everyone around you is like, what the hell? This person has accomplished so much and has gone so far, you know, and meanwhile, you're just like not able to see it. Because I feel like you sometimes see things from kind of a negative or pessimistic lens, and maybe you're kind of seeing the glass as a half empty type of person. Same, it's okay. But you know, I want you to know your perception is not correct. Your perception is wrong. You're focusing on negatives that you're seeing through a blindfold of depression, as I see from this imagery right here. What's actually happening in your reality, the true reality, is you have a lot to celebrate. Your career is very stable. It's not going to go anywhere, okay? You can relax a little bit, and actually you have a lot to celebrate. So This is the energy here of a lot of blessings are happening in your career, but it might be mental health issues that are helping you not see it or think the worst of a situation. So group number 1, now we're going to your love portion for December. And I know a lot of you don't care about love, but hear me out. I would stay and listen because love is a big part of the human experience. It's like one of the biggest parts of the human experience. And sometimes your spirit guides have very important messages about the people surrounding you and your destiny in love. So, I would listen, don't dismiss it. So one thing that came up for me when I was doing your spread group number 1 is I kept seeing the word Sappho, okay? And if you guys know what Sappho is, it's like the Greek goddess of same-sex relations. So I kept seeing this. A lot of you have someone who likes the same sex that is currently around you, that has romantic feelings for you. I don't know how to gracefully say that. So look up Sappho if you don't know who Sappho is, because in my third eye and in my vision, I was seeing Sappho. So this is really telling me that I really sense somebody who likes men. If you're a man, or someone who likes women, if you're a woman, they are very romantically interested in you. This could be the Leo or the Pisces I was talking about, okay? So I'm going to see if we can get further into that. Group number 1 in your reading. But, I just want to tell you, I did see it. Okay, I did sense a same-sex love affair, I did sense someone who's into the same sex might be into you. I don't know if you guys are, I don't know if you guys are into that. Okay, I don't know, I really cannot tell yet from your psychic reading, but it's something you should be aware of. All right, so I have a few different love decks. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to draw 4 from each deck. Okay, no, I was told 5. I'm going to draw 5 from each deck, and we're going to interpret what these cards have to say. Now, oh my gosh, group number 1. This is so beautiful. So you guys, group number 1, are my people who have the manic pixie dream girl gene. You guys totally do. Okay, it's something that you're born with. And I know a lot of people bash like these terms like, oh, manic pixie dream girl is bad. But to me, it's like this energy of you are magic, and you bring magic into people's lives simply by you being your magical self. It's not in the negative sense, like you just have the manic pixie dream girl gene. Maybe some of you guys are witches group number 1. And if you're not witches, you definitely know what's up when it comes to manifestation and when it comes to magic. And you like to focus on the magic in your life, and you definitely have very different belief systems than what is normally socially accepted. And I'm seeing that you guys are kind of unique, a little quirky, a little different. You're giving me Polly from Along Came Polly, okay? Do you have a ferret as a pet? Because this is giving me Miss Frizzle. This is giving me Polly. This is giving me Ducky from 16 Candles. You have that manic pixie gene where you are a little different and quirky, and you bring magic into people's lives. And I feel a lot of you might be witches, or your belief systems are very witchy. Okay, you have recently been going through like this spiritual awakening where you are awakening to your soul purpose, and you're claiming your place in the world, and you've been feeling inspired to showcase your gifts and your talents, and you've been starting to see the magic in yourself, and magic has been manifesting in your life. There's definitely an energy of magic which is surrounding you currently, where things are on the up and up for you. Now, there is somebody who wants to reunite with you, and some of you are going to be like, I am not interested in nobody from the past, Anita. Like, no, thank you. Well, I don't know what to tell you. If I could tell you everything you wanted to hear, I would, but it literally physically hurts and makes my throat close up when I do. And what I'm seeing here is this is not a new person, okay? This is someone from your past who you already have history with, that wants to unite with you. What happened was they went and they dated other people. They went and they were in a relationship with someone else who was high-key toxic, okay? And this person realized, like, damn, I might be a little toxic. I might be in a toxic connection. So for a while, they were indecisive about whether or not to reunite with you. But recently, this person with this decision card in the reverse has decided that they want to approach you and they want to come forward to you into union. Okay, this is someone you already have history with. I'm telling you, they were with somebody. I'm going to get the tarot cards. This is getting super juicy and I am nosy as hell. That's why I do tarot. So, they're with someone who was hella toxic, guys, okay? With the 10 of Cups, this could be somebody who they had a baby with, or this person they were dating had a baby, or this could have been a toxic family member. They're making a decision to walk away from this person they were with, had a family with, had this child with, or walk away from this toxic family member. They've made up their minds that they want to reunite with you, and that's what they're going to do in December, okay? Let's see who this person is, because a lot of you might be like, Anita, who? Which one? Which ex is gonna dare approach me? Okay, with this High Priestess card here, this is someone you have a very psychic connection to. Okay, like this is somebody that, you think about them a lot. You see their life path number a lot. When certain songs come on, you might think about them. Okay, we have the 8 of Cups and the 8 of Swords. This is someone you cannot psychically move on from. Like, no matter how much you want to stop thinking about this person, no matter how much you want to move on from this person, for some reason, their stupid freaking name keeps popping up in your thoughts every day. And you might be like, dude, this is not it. I don't want to think about this person. Okay? I don't, wow. Did you hear that? Did you hear that ding? You might be like, I don't want to think about this person. Thinking about this person is unhealthy. I don't want to care about this person anymore. Like, you genuinely don't want to, but for some reason, you still see their life path number. For some reason, you still think about them. For some reason, you still do tarot readings on them. For some reason, you still are freaking wondering what they're doing and they pop up in your thoughts. It's like, despite not wanting to, you still can't stop thinking about them. That's who this person is, and they're ready to approach you. I wonder why. You know what it is? I think I'm just gonna, you make this person feel like a kid again, okay? There's something about you specifically where you make this person feel like, Christmas when they were a kid. You remind this person of fun, happy times they used to have when they were a kid. And that's something they can't find with these other people. You make them feel like playful and excited and magical and like a kid again. And they can't find that elsewhere with these other people. So I'm telling you, there's going to be, someone is leaving their girlfriend, someone is leaving their wife, someone is leaving their baby mama, or someone is leaving their toxic family to reunite with you, because you make them feel magical and you make them feel like a kid. And I promise you, in December, this person is going to be reaching out. Okay, so I like to do this thing where I also, like, if you guys have a crush or a love interest or someone specific on your mind, I'm going to add in this quick little insert about how the person on your mind currently feels about you in December. I'm going to read that energy. So what I want you to do is, if you have a romantic love interest, if you have a crush, if you have someone on your heart and your mind and you want to see, Anita, tell me, give me the tea. How do they feel about me? What are they thinking about me? I want you to think about that person right now, and I'm going to draw cards for you real quick before we get into your spirit guide message. And trust me, guys, like, the spirit guide message is my favorite part, okay? You get a lot of juicy information of what's happening behind the scenes in your life. I would stay for that. It's my favorite part of the reading. So if you have your person in mind, your crush, if you're thinking about an ex, if you're thinking about someone you're dating, think about them. This is currently how they feel about you in December, okay? From this energy, if you're wondering, are they dealing with anyone else? Are they with anyone else? No, I really feel like this person is single, because we have alone and single. This person definitely has commitment issues. They do not like being controlled. But what's funny about this person is that they are very hyper, super controlling. Like, I'm telling you, if you were with this person, they would control what you wear. They would control what your makeup looked like. They would control what you said. Like, hyper fucking controlling. Like, I'm telling you, they are. And, you know, it's interesting because this person doesn't like being controlled, but they're controlling. They aren't dealing with anyone else. They're currently single. I can tell 3 things about this person. They're likely single. They're not with anyone else. They like kinky sex. And also, this person really enjoys their uppers or their espresso drinks. I will say about this person that they do have feelings for you. I see that with the flame. That means there is an interest, there is feelings, there is sexual attraction, there is something there, okay? So if you're wondering, you know, does this person even like me? Does this person even think about me? Does this person, yes, because I see it with the flame right there, which means, you know, there is interest, there's passion. The Knight of Swords, this person is likely going to communicate just how much they like you in December. The Knight of Swords is about forward action, forward communication. This person is likely going to reach out to you. They're likely going to message you. They're likely going to tell you how they feel, because they do have feelings for you with the King of Cups and the Knight of Swords. Definitely expect in December for people to be messaging you, expressing their feelings towards you. And I feel like this is one of those people, okay? Also, there's something about when this person drinks or when they drink caffeine, that's when they're most likely to communicate with you, like after their morning coffee or after they've been drinking. They're likely going to shoot you a message because this person has like deep feelings for you. I actually feel this person has deep feelings for you. They've been romanticizing you in their head and they want to open up and communicate to you. I'm pretty sure. Okay. I think you guys are going to be really popular when it comes to dating and love in the month of December, just as an FYI. So now that we went over that, let's get into your general spirit guide messages, which, like I said, this is my favorite part of the reading because you're able to see a lot of what is happening behind the scenes in your life regarding you and other people. I'm going to do a little bit of the roll of the Astro dice, okay? Okay, so we have the 3rd house come up. And we have semi-sextile allowing. If you guys have social media businesses, your spirit guides want you to know you are going to see a growth in your followers. You're going to see a growth in your likes and in your engagement. And it might not be the growth that you want and are looking for, but with hard work and with effort, you are going to see growth in your social media. Okay, and I'm also seeing you guys are going to be working on building a relationship with your siblings. You know, it might be a little strained, but the relationship with your siblings are going to start getting better. I'm also feeling for you guys that, you know, a lot of you You might not be natural social butterflies. You might not be used to small talk, conversation, interacting with other people. You might be someone who's more of an introvert or feels better being alone, but your social skills are improving, and actually you're being encouraged to get out of solitude, socialize some more, and meet some people, because this is going to be blessed for you. Sometimes it's part of our journey to go out and socialize with others. And that's how we're going to get to the next step, evolve and learn and reach our blessings. So I'm hearing you feel comfortable in solitude, but it might be time for you to go out and meet other people, because your social skills are improving the more that you do it. Your ancestors have a message here about your life purpose. So if you guys are wondering, when am I going to get clarity of what my purpose here on earth is, this is going to happen when you go through a spiritual awakening. And I feel you guys have recently been through a spiritual awakening, and you know, because you have been crying a lot. You have been feeling your emotions. You have been mourning your past. You have been mourning your failures. You have been learning to forgive yourself and release self-doubt. And this has caused a lot of crying in your shower, a lot of crying in the bed, a lot of intense emotions where you just burst out into tears. If this sounds like you, this is a sign you are going through a spiritual awakening. And even though the spiritual awakening has been emotionally painful and has caused a lot of tears, it's actually awakening your life purpose with a crystal clear clarity. And I feel for you that you have been extremely emotional, and there's something about your emotions which are showing you your life purpose. Recently, you have been struggling with feeling good about yourself, with feeling abundant, with feeling empowered, as I see with abundance in reverse. But I'm seeing that with the 6th house, as well as Leo, you guys are gaining confidence in yourself by keeping your word to yourself, by keeping your routines. There's also a Leo at your work or Leo in the workplace who definitely has a crush on you guys. Like I'm telling you, there is a Leo here who is in love with you. At your work, this could also be a doctor. Like if you guys go to a certain doctor and you're like, this person is definitely a Leo, I'm telling you, this doctor likes you. And also I feel that a lot of you guys are starting to glow because you're taking better care of your health, and you're also sticking to very healthy routines, which is increasing your confidence and causing you to glow. There's a message here about your 4th house of home and family and Venus. Okay, I see you guys beautifying your home and making it a very beautiful place to live. And actually, I see a lot of random, unexpected blessings that are coming when you get together with your family. You guys might be dreading this holiday season, like, oh my gosh, it's going to be bad. But actually, I see you guys getting together with your family and it being filled with love and fun times. And I see you guys going to some sort of house party where you unexpectedly meet like a big time soulmate. I see you guys like being surrounded by a lot of people who love you this holiday season, and actually healing a lot of the relationships in your life, and actually having a surprisingly good time with your family, and actually having a surprisingly good time when you go to these house parties. That's what I'm seeing for you. Let's see what else your spirit guides have to say. We have Mother Earth and Lovers. So they want you to know about your soulmate, your twin flame. And I don't want to hear any bitter crap on this channel. Love is one of the best things about life. Your soulmate, your twin flame, your life partner is really going to love the outdoors. They're going to really love camping. They're really going to love hiking. They're really going to love being out in nature. Okay, like this is a big hint about your soulmate and significant other. Look, we have the 7th house and the Lovers. So your spirit guides want to give you a hint about your life partner and your twin flame and your soulmate. This person is really going to love the outdoors. Like, I'm telling you, this is the type of person that has a tent, they have a hammock, they have camping gear, you know, they know how to really like get down outside and build like a survival shelter outside. This person loves the outdoors, okay? We also have Pluto, transformation, passion, and joy. You guys might feel like there's a lack of joy in your life recently, and that's because the things that bring you joy are changing in your life. Certain things that used to bring you joy no longer do. Certain things you used to like no longer do. And that's because you're going through a spiritual awakening where new things are bringing you joy. Your new passions are being awakened and some of the old ones are dying off, and that's normal and it's okay. Okay? Then we have purification and animals, as well as success. Your pets love the heck out of you. I want you to know that. So these are all the messages that I have for you. I hope that was helpful. I hope you have an amazing holiday. Come back and let me know how it went, and I will see you later. Happy holidays, group number 2. It is your friend over here on YouTube, over here on the internet. It is your friend, Anita Serene. Welcome. This is your December prediction for love, career, money by using the Astro Dice as well as the tarot cards. Let's do this. Let's get straight on into it. So what I want to do is I really am feeling starting off your reading group number 2 with an overall summary. What's going to be the overall theme for your December? Then I want to get into what your main focus in December is going to be, or where you should focus your energy for your highest and greatest good. Then we're going to get into the blessings coming into your life in December. And then we're going to get into what area of life is going to start improving in December for you. And then, of course, we'll get to career, money, love, and spirit guide messages. But let's just start off with an overall summary, group number 2. I hope your holiday season is filled with warmth. And if it's not, just know your friend Anita is here on my YouTube channel for you guys if you're feeling lonely. And also I have a Patreon, but if you can't afford my Patreon, there's free content on my YouTube. So let's get into it. Overall summary for group number 2. Overall summary for group number 2's December spirit. We have the North Node. I love this. So your overall summary is the North Node, which means December for you is a very dramatic time of destiny and being on the right path of what and who you are supposed to be. Now, I remember in the beginning of my spiritual journey, I had the wrong mentors that said it's egotistical to believe that you have a purpose on earth or that you have special talents and a life purpose. That's so stupid. I can't even imagine how bleak life would be if you didn't have a purpose. And I firmly know that each one of us are born with certain nurturing conditions, you know, the way we grew up, certain talents, certain strengths, certain personality traits, because it ties into our purpose or our impact and legacy here on earth. And if you feel you don't have a legacy or a purpose here on earth, one, you're wrong, because I know if you're drawn to my channel, you do. Or two, this is not the channel for you, because I am a guide, a North Star for those people who are meant to have big destinies. And it's not just about big destinies of if you're supposed to be famous, who cares about that, honestly? A big destiny where your work and who it is that you are is going to strongly impact people around you live. That wasn't even a sentence. People around you, people's lives around you forever. Like if you're a teacher, those kids are going to remember you for the rest of their life because your energy and who it is that you are is so powerful that it imprints in their brain and they never forget you and what it is that you taught. Or let's say your destiny is fame. okay, which likely comes with a lot of great people. You are going to create an album or a song that is the anthem of a generation, just like how Smells Like Teen Spirit was with Kurt Cobain. Take a shot every time I mention Kurt Cobain. You are going to be the voices of the generation. You are going to be the teachers of the future, the leaders of the future, and the people who are on this video right now, who were drawn to my channel, you have a big destiny. And you are important, and you were cultivated and raised in certain environments just the way you were supposed to, with your specific personality traits, because you have a big destiny and you're meant to matter and you are meant to make a big impact. And I know as I get older and I watch you, guys, I swear I'm not pregnant. Everyone's gonna be like, Stargirl, are you pregnant? You've been crying a lot. I'm not on my period. I'm not pregnant. But I really know, like, as I get older and I watch you guys grow into your own channels and your own purpose, I'm just gonna be so proud of you because I know you are meant for something big. And December for you, when I saw that North Node, it shot me right in the heart. Like I got a stab to my heart, because December is going to be a big moment of destiny for you. You know how sometimes we have those months where nothing happens, it's just the same old, not December for you, group 2. The North Node is your destiny, where you are going, where you are meant to go, the destined path. It is your North Star. It's the period of your movie. It's your call to action as the hero. It's when Hercules realizes that he's actually half god, half mortal. Okay, this is a huge pinnacle of destiny for you in December. So the places that you are, where you are working, the people you're in contact with, the skills that you're learning, whatever events that are unfolding for you in December, have an air of destiny, true path, and true north sprinkled over it. So being exactly where you are meant to for your pinnacle of destiny, as dramatic as that sounds. But if you've been on my channel for a while, I tend to get a little dramatic, but it's not dramatic, okay? December for you is of destiny. Maybe we could get a little clarifier. Okay, we have the 9th house, guys. There's something about whatever it is that you are learning in December, what you're studying is that North Star for you, group 2. Okay? And sometimes in our lives, we will be doing something we are naturally talented and good at for a very, very long time. And our destiny doesn't get revealed to us until we're 30, 40, 50. And it's our true destiny. It just came a little late. I feel that whatever it is that you're studying in December, whatever it is that you are learning in December with that 9th house energy, baby, I want to tell you, that is your North Star. That is your destiny. That is your impact, and that is your legacy. It pertains to your North Path. So you guys are learning in December. And those things that you are so interested in learning about, don't just brush it off as random. It's not. That's your North Star. That is your true north. That is your life purpose, and that is your legacy. And that is being illuminated to you through the right mentors, teachers, and the curiosity and thirst you have to learn. And I want to say too, for a lot of you, some of you are going to be traveling, okay? Because the 9th house is travel. Some of you may be traveling to a place in December that holds a pinnacle or the doorway or the keyhole to the opening of the next big chapter of your destiny. That's what I heard. I don't know what to tell you. So now let's get into what your main focus is going to be in the month of, I know it was like so dramatic just then. And now I'm going, anyway, what is your main focus going to be? 8th house, your main focus is going to be on boundaries. Boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. I can't stress this enough. Saying no. Some people will push your boundaries and milk you dry for everything that you have if you don't have boundaries, which I'm sure you know. You guys are probably working on not people pleasing, on having stronger boundaries, but more importantly, not feeling guilt when you implement those boundaries. When people are asking you for your time is your most valuable resource. What are you getting from that? Saying no and not thinking, oh, I'm being selfish, I'm being stingy. No, my time is valuable. Telling that boss who wants you to work for free more hours in a way that's totally unethical and disrespects you and your time and energy, no. This is your main focus in December, is not being apologetic that you are very guarded with your time and energy, and you're not going to just give it away freely just to be nice, because you value yourself and your energy and your time. So this is about boundaries and saying no to people unapologetically in December. This is what you're focused on. Okay, so now let's get into what your blessings in December are, because I'm going to be honest with you guys, okay? And I don't feel there's enough honesty in the spiritual community, thus far. I think this is something I really needed when I was young, and spirituality was just a little bit more honesty. So I'm going to be honest with you, group 2. Life is painful. There's no way to avoid it. Life is 50% really good, happy things, but also you cannot go through life without experiencing pain. It's just my job to kind of act as your personal painkiller on the internet so you can get through life with a little less pain. And that's what I genuinely want to help you guys do, is be able to make it through and get through the pain until happier times come into your life. And I will say that even though the world does come with some bitter freaking lemons and stevia sugar, okay, so you can't even make real lemonade sometimes, it also comes with a lot of amazing blessings. And I know in December, no matter how bad you think it is, there's going to be a blessing that God is going to send you in December. And I want to reveal what area of life is going to be the most blessed for you in December, group 2. Okay, we have the second house of your finances. Guys, you know what's interesting? Group number 1 had this as well. So I'm going to be honest, a part of me was like, maybe I should just edit that out and roll it again so people don't think I'm copying the message. But you saw the second house of money came up, and group number 1 got that as well. So I'm a little like, wow, what's going on astrologically? Are the people who are watching me just getting a lot of abundance coming in? But group 2, I would say, the most blessed area of life is your money situation in the month of December. Let's get some more clarifiers, okay? So we have Leo. Oh, I got it. So the most blessed area of your life, group number 2, in December is your powerful throat chakra. If you are my singers, honey, like your voice is powerful. If you're my speakers, your voice is impactful. There is a power and an empowerment when you speak that people can feel energetically. So you are successfully speaking up for yourself. You are authentically expressing yourself. You have a silver tongue in the month of December. And this is especially useful. I hope this is my pile group too, because I talk for a living. And sometimes my throat and my brain do not connect at all whatsoever. So if you guys are speakers or singers, this is the time to go record that album. This is that time to record that cover. This is that time to make that pick a card or to speak about that subject on your heart, because your throat chakra is going to be popping. in December, and you are going to have the gift of a silver tongue, the ease when you speak, and the power and resonance in your voice that hits the hearts of people. Now, this is also with this Leo and the second house. A lot of people who have this are very funny. So, some of you guys, you're comedians and you're funny as hell, that's something you should know. I think for the longest time, because when you have low self-esteem, you don't think you're funny, you don't try to make jokes, but your self-esteem is raising. Make those jokes. You're funny. People laugh at your jokes. And also with Leo and the second house, it's something about you making money in the month of December, your finances, your money improving, your money is growing because you are stepping into your leadership position. But more importantly, you're allowing yourself to be seen, to shine, and to lead. And this is growing your finances and it is growing your money. There's also a correlation for you guys between your self-love and the amount of money you make. So in December, you guys might notice you're making a little bit more money. This is because your self-love is growing. And what I also want to say is some of you might have a little bit of a sweet tooth in the month of December. You might have a little bit of a sweet tooth in the month of December, or you guys might be eating a little bit heavier. Nothing wrong with that. I just see, how some people are just able to say no to dessert? That might not be you in December. You might not be able to say no to dessert in December, which there's nothing wrong with that, but that's something that I saw on here. Okay. Also, I heard for a select few of you, and I know this is not for all of you. It's not for all of you, but someone here is getting lip filler. Someone here is getting something done to their lips. It's going to look really good. Okay. So, I also heard teeth. But now let's get into what area of your life is significantly improving in December. There is an area of your life that has not been doing very good, group number 2. It's been struggling. And that area of your life is going to improve. Let's see what it is. Your 5th house. So group number 2, if the relationship with your children has been strained and, you've been wanting to kill them, that relationship is getting better in December. I promise, because with this overall summary, this is the area of your life that is improving, which means getting better after a period of hardship in December. So the relationship with your kids is going to get better in December. The 5th house is also creativity, risk-taking, and fun. Let's say you haven't gone out and had fun in forever. You can't remember the last time you went for drinks, you went to a party, you went to gamble and had fun. That's improving in December. You're actually going to go out and have fun, and it's actually going to be a good time instead of a time when you're like, oh my gosh, I should have just stayed home. The 5th house is also risk-taking and creativity. People that are creative, I feel like society, especially when I was going to school, they don't get enough props. Creativity and the 5th house and courage all go hand in hand. If you are creative, which all humans are, it's just a matter of who is brave enough to be creative, who allows themselves to be creative and doesn't allow limiting beliefs to hold them back. Your creativity is going to start improving, which means you're more willing to take risks. You're more willing to go out of your comfort zone. You're having more fun and joy, and your creativity, which has been dead, is going to start coming back to you. Maybe you just haven't been feeling creatively inspired. Like, I'll give you an example. Let's say you do makeup and you just been like, I don't really feel any of these looks. I don't care. Or let's say you're a content creator and you just haven't been feeling creating content. You just been feeling creatively dead. That's improving in December, where your creativity is starting to turn again. Things are starting to become more creative. You're starting to get inspired again, and things are actually starting to be fun for you when you go out. Instead of I remember the last time I went out, and it was in South Carolina. I spent most of my youth in the South. So I spent most of my youth in South Carolina, in Nashville, and I get so nostalgic for the willow trees and the oysters and the smell of barbecue and the Carolina shores. I get so nostalgic because I spent so much of my life there. But I remember, there was a point I would start going out with my friends it was literally a honky tonk. It's where they do the Cotton Eye Joe and everyone wears cowboy boots. And I would just stand out there smoking my cigarette man, I don't want to go out anymore. This isn't even fun. When you get to that point, that might be the point you're at. But in December, that's changing, where you're going to go out and actually have fun. You're going to go out for drinks and actually have fun. You're going to go to a party, actually have fun. There's something about you going out and actually having fun doing things, which is nice, right? Okay, so let's get into, this is just the summary, guys. This was only the summary. What I want to get into is, what your career is looking like. Then I'm going to get into your love life in December. And I would listen to that even if you're not interested in love, because destiny is very tightly wound up in love. And then we're going to end with a spirit guide message where I do a bird's eye view of your life and I channel the messages your higher self has for you. So hang tight, guys. This is a long reading, but December is destiny for you. So be right back. So group 2, I also got that, you guys are super loved people. And I want to tell you this because sometimes when we deal with depression or sadness, sometimes the depression and sadness will lie to us and say, nobody cares about us. Nobody loves us. No one values us. No one would care if we weren't here. No one would notice. No one cares. Sometimes those voices lie to us. And I was getting this picture of you receiving so many presents from people who genuinely love you, and not to buy you presents to control you or for an ulterior motive or to guilt trip you. I'm seeing a bunch of hands holding a golden present to you because they want to show you just how much you matter in their lives. You guys are going to get the most thoughtful presents that are going to make you feel so loved. You guys are going to start crying because these people love and care about you so much that they want you to feel just how important you are to them. So I'm telling you guys, you're going to get so much generosity from those around you, your friends, your family, just completely ridiculously generous, and not in a guilt way where you feel like you have to pay them back, or it's there's an ulterior motive. It's a pure of heart gifts. But anyway, guys, you are so freaking loved. I want you to know you are loved by people who you don't even know love you. Especially for those who are in the public eye, I want you to know just how many people really care about you, and you don't even know how much these people care about you. Guys, I'm so emotional. I'm not even pregnant. Oh my gosh, and I'm not on my period, and I'm not pregnant, guys. I don't know. It's eclipse season. I'm just gonna blame it on that. Okay. So what I'm going to do, what's interesting is every time I tap into my emotions, because I suppress them so much, I don't know if you guys are like that too. It feels like a waterfall. It's all at once. Okay. So let's see what's going on in your career. I have a few oracle decks, some old school ones by Doreen Virtue. I felt called to use this deck for you. Let's see what's happening in your career. And if this takes a really long time for a card to come out. I might have to kind of ocean of emotion. You guys might be feeling emotional too. I see that with Moon Saturn, and it says, find a safe place to express your true feelings. You guys might be feeling emotional too. Okay. Okay. We have X marks the spot, see the love in disguise. Build and breaks, saunter slowly. And what would your higher self do? You are divinity in blue jeans. Wow. Okay, so let's get some further clarifiers on your life purpose and your destiny. Okay, this says focus on your priorities. Where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. And I love this because on this card, it's kind of like the hermit where the lantern is guiding the way, like the light of destiny, the North Star is guiding the way. I'm going to get a few more and then we're going to talk about it. This one says, no more complaining. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spirituality. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. Guys, your most powerful mode of manifestation in the month of December is spoken word affirmations. You know, our most powerful modes of manifestation will change depending on the month, depending on the transit. Okay, sometimes it's visualization, sometimes it's music, sometimes it's jumping realities in a bathtub. Your most powerful mode of manifesting on the material is spoken word affirmations, not just writing it in a journal, but speaking it out loud. It's going to manifest overnight for you. And then it also says, visualize abundance in all forms. God gave you such a great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, helpful, positive, and filled with blessings. And that is what you will experience. So I'm getting a very clear message. Your higher self is definitely your guardian angel. Your future self, your higher self is definitely the one guiding the way to your life purpose and destiny. So your future self has gotten into a habit of talking to younger them every day is what I'm hearing. I don't know if you guys do this right now, but you in the future has gotten into the habit of talking to past you, which is you right now. Such a confusing concept, but I hope that it made sense. So essentially, you have been getting signs, you have been getting nudges, you have been getting guidance, and all of that signs, nudges, and guidance is you in the future who is where you are meant to be. Okay, I just have to tell you that, guys. I feel that some of you might be a little burnt out with no more complaining, and that's because you need a break. You've been complaining, you haven't been feeling as grateful as normal. It's not because you're spiritually or morally corrupt. It's just that you need a break, and you should be able to take a break without chastising yourself. And wherever it is that you're focusing your energy currently, that is exactly where you are meant to focus your energy. I don't know if you know this, guys, but sometimes As humans, we make mistakes and we will focus on things that are not conducive to our future or not in alignment with our destiny. But with X marks the spot and focus on your priorities, I see you have been focusing on the right spots. You have been following your inward guidance system. You don't know where it's leading you. You're just following the passion. And I want to tell you, wherever you have been focusing your energy is exactly where you should be focusing your energy. And your future self has made it, so to speak, and they are working as your North Star, giving you intuitive hunches of where to go. Now, I do have another old school Doreen Virtue Days Oracle deck for your career. We are going to get 2 out of this deck. And then I also have the Doreen Virtue Life Purpose card. So we might be able to get some clarifiers on what your talents are. Ooh, that was a lot, but I will take it. So your spirit guides want you to know you are like all of God's children, deserving of happiness, health, and love. You are deserving of all of this abundance that is about to enter your life, because with open your heart to love, this is about receiving. December is a month where it's time for you to receive everything you have been manifesting, okay? And your affirmation for December is I am open to receiving all of the abundance and blessings the universe has for me, and I am deserving of it. You guys have a gift with younger people. You have a gift with children. Some of you might be like, I'm an awful mom, I'm an awful parent, I'm an awful teacher. You know, I just get this energy with Mother Mary, perfectionism, and helping children. You might be like, oh my gosh, you know, like I'm an awful mother, I'm going to be an awful father. Or if you work with children, you might be like, man, these children hate me, I'm not making a good impact. I feel like you are meant to be like a role model to younger people, whether that's as a mother, a father, or someone like an influencer who has a younger audience who looks to you for advice on makeup, hair, or just tips on how to adult. You're meant to be that role model figure for younger people who look up to you. And also, a lot of you have a parenting bone. This is your gift. You might be like, man, no, why would anyone look up to me? I'm nothing, or I'm a bad parent. You are not. I see you have the influencer mothering gene in you, and you couldn't, even if you tried. You couldn't get rid of it or fuck it up even if you tried, because it is a gene. Okay? It's kind of like group number 1. I was saying they had the manic pixie dream girl gene, you know. You guys have the mothering influencer role model gene. You couldn't mess it up even if you wanted to. It's a natural inborn trait that you have. So stop being so hard on yourself. And you guys might actually feel, oh, I'm not deserving of all this love and all these gifts and all these compliments people are giving to me in December. Yes, you are. And if you feel yourself resistant to compliments and gifts, that means there's a resistance to receiving. And your affirmation for December is to be open to receiving, because God is ready to deliver you blessings, opportunities, and your manifestations. And just know you are deserving, because you guys are healers. Yes, you are. I see that with the healer energy. This might be your life purpose and destiny, guys. Some of you heal others through music. Some of you heal others through music. Some of you have a gift for music, as I see with healer and music. Just had to focus, guys. Sorry if that was unfocused for a little bit. So I'm seeing some of your gifts are role model, influencer to younger people. You guys are great parents. You take it seriously. You are a healer, which means your energy heals. Some of you have a gift for music, and healing and music go hand in hand. Now, builder here. Some of you guys, you are meant to build foundations that are going to last for generations. Because when I think of builder, I think of those castles in Europe that are still here from the Middle Ages, the Dark Ages, okay? The things that you are building are meant to last. They are meant to be your legacy. And whatever you are building as your foundation, keep going because it is divinely guided. That's what I see for you. All right? So let's see if we can now get into, I want to figure out, should I do more about your career? Should I do more about money? Or should we move more into love? So I just got an answer from your spirit guides. They came in very fast. They said that there is more career messages for you when we get into the spirit guide message at the end of the reading. And they're telling me to move into their love life, or group number 2, your love life, in the month of December. So let's get into that in December and what the cards have to say. Now, if this takes forever, like just forever to come out, then I'm going to definitely, sorry, I had to burp. I'm definitely going to edit it out and speed it up for you guys. But I do have a few decks that I want to use to really get the energy on your love life and your love life destiny. I know we got a little heavy or touchy-feely earlier. So let's just kind of like back up out of that and see what's going on in your love life. Ooh, that was a little bit more than I was originally going to draw, but that is okay. So group number 2, this is what I'm getting from your love spread. You guys are super busy individuals with balance here, and when you love people, you will do the most for them. Like, you take on a lot of responsibility. You aren't just people who go to work, like you also take care of your family, and you are really overwhelmed. And I feel like sometimes because you are so overwhelmed, your nervous system might be a little fried. But I'm getting this energy where, you know, some of you are really successful, group number 2, and I really feel with this battle and this jealousy card that some of the people you date might actually be very jealous of your success and feel low-key competitive with you. And I know that's very toxic. Honestly, I don't get it. Like, if you're a woman and your man is doing good, yay, good. But, you know, sometimes men who nowadays, women are doing so much in their career, men can get rather competitive with the woman because the woman sometimes does better than the man, and it's very common now. So it's almost like the people you date might actually be very jealous of your success, but what they're not realizing is that's because you have a personality type of someone who does the most. You do a lot, and it's just a natural state for you to take on a lot and be doing a lot for people. Now, I'm also getting, like, in love, either you are very jealous. Like, if you see someone talking to your man or woman, you're going to go off. Or if that doesn't sound like you tend to attract people who are very jealous and controlling. I don't know if it's you. And once again, I'm not here to judge you, okay? Like, I've been diagnosed with borderline personality disorder. I have anxious attachment style. I understand, you know, getting jealous and very possessive of people. And I am the last person who's going to judge you. I actually make it a point on my YouTube channel to not shame and judge, because I've felt very shamed and judged, you know, growing up in spiritual communities. So I want you to know, if you are jealous, you know, you're like, this is my territory, this is my man, don't talk to him, don't talk to her, I don't judge you, I get it, okay? But if that's really not you, if you're being honest with yourself, if that's not you, you tend to attract people who are very jealous and very protective over you. I just really sense that. You know, you might even have like people who are snakes in your life who have tried to steal your significant other before, and that might be why you're a little sus about people. There's also this energy, guys, where I really feel like You learned a lot about relationships from the movies. Like, you really like romantic comedies, you like rom-coms, you like romance books. Same, group 2. And your spirit guides are telling me that the next major big soulmate in your life, it's meant to be like a movie. Okay, like the story of how you meet, how you get together. It's meant to be like a movie. It could be a movie if you were to write a book or make a movie about it. Now, there's someone here who's a diamond in the rough around you. I see that. And yes, kind of giving me Aladdin vibes with you are a true gem. No one compares to you, an obsession. Someone here who is a true gem of a person is obsessed with you. They would live for you. They would die for you. They would, if this is a woman you're interested in, they would cook you dinner and clean the whole house in lingerie and not say the word sexist once. They would just be so happy to do it. Or if you're into masculines, you have a masculine here who's a true gem of a person. They have a good character. Let me see if you guys can see this. They have a good character. They have a heart of gold. They're truly a good catch. I see that. This person is obsessed with you. Now, they have not been communicating their intentions with you properly. This person might have issues with communication. This tends to be like people who are really passive. I can't personally stand it, but people who are very passive, not good at communicating, this person might have issues communicating, or they have not communicated their true intentions for you. But I want you to know this person that I'm seeing for you has very good intentions behind their miscommunication, behind their they might be very confusing. They might not be a good communicator. There might be a lot of misunderstandings that make you uncertain about this person, but it's almost like a diamond in the rough, or behind all the clumsiness, behind all of the bad communicating, I'm seeing this person has a heart of gold, pure intentions. They're just very bad when it comes to communicating what they want with you, and this person only has eyes for you. So if you're in a relationship group number 2, I want you to know the person you're in a relationship with, they are a true gem. They are a true catch with very good intentions. This person is literally obsessed with you. They feel like no one else will ever be able to compare to you, and they only have eyes for you. You are everything they ever wanted, everything they ever hoped for. They're just really bad at showing it. I definitely feel if you're single, they have not communicated this to you. You probably, if you have any sort of intuition, you probably have picked it up or you felt it. This person has not outright said what their intentions are for you. This person has not outright said that they like you, that they want you, that they're obsessed with you, that you're the only one they think about. But if you have any sort of intuition at all, you could probably have a gist about it. This person only has eyes for you, but I'm almost like 100% sure they haven't outright told you how they feel if you're single. I'm going to get some hints about who this person could be and why they haven't just told you their feelings. So let's see who this person is. We have Joy and Opal. Okay, Opal's birthstone is October. I believe October, their birthstone is the opal. So this person could be born in October, which would make them a Libra or a Scorpio sun, depending on if you follow sidereal or tropical astrology. What we can also see about the opal is this person could have gifted you an opal at one point, but also if they're not born in October or Libra or Scorpio sun sign, something big could have happened in October where you've met this person, or, something you met this person in October. This is also somebody that brings you a lot of joy. Like, you feel happy around this person. This person makes you feel happy and uplifted. Like, you laugh at their jokes. Like, you actually find them funny, as one of the hints of this person. Okay, we also have the 5th house and the past life, the lapis lazuli. We also have music. So another hint about this person is you guys could have the same music taste. You guys might like the same music. This could be someone that you've went to a concert with as well. I'm also hearing that this person could play music or this person could do music. Okay, as another hint about who this person is. I'm also getting Virgo, sun, moon, or rising. This person could wear a lot of purple. This person also likes to wear darker colors like purple or black. Okay. This person could have Virgo placements. I mean, these are just some of the hints that I'm getting about who this possibly could be. Let's see why they haven't like told you. We have manifestation, and we have grounding. We also have Taurus, the bombshell. I feel like, guys, if you don't know who this is, like there's literally no one in your life. This person is literally manifesting someone just like you as we speak. Like, I want you to know, group number 2, if there isn't someone you know hiding feelings, right now your soulmate is manifesting someone with all of your qualities, your appearance, the way you look, your personality traits, everything about you. They are manifesting it right now. They are manifesting you right now. Okay, so I don't know if it's going to manifest for you in December. Some of you guys, like, it might not be because some of you are dealing with family drama, you're dealing with competition in the workplace, you're still not over an ex, or you still haven't cut someone off. But for a lot of you, you know, this person who has eyes for only you is literally manifesting you into their life right now. So this is what I'm seeing for your December. Now, if you guys do have a crush, or if you have someone on your mind and you're curious, how does my crush feel about me? Do they notice me in December? You know, if you have someone special on your mind, you have been seeing and you want to know how they feel, I can do a quick reading for that, as I did for group number 1. So what I want you to do is I want you to close your eyes and think about someone on your heart and your mind. And this is how this person feels about you in December. Are you ready? So how does group number 2's person feel about group number 2, spirit? Oh, okay, a lot fell out. We have quality time together, enjoyment, vacation, surprise, gifts, the unexpected, stubborn, okay, rainy days. So your person is going through a lot emotionally. Like, this person feels as though they're really frustrated by life. This person has been going through a lot, the person on your heart and your mind. Like, they have not been doing good, essentially. I don't feel like this person is open to anything, not just you. I feel like this is someone that you have a lot of feelings for. Obviously, I'm seeing that, but it's almost like this person isn't even picking it up because, 1, they might be going through a lot, and 2, this person feels like they're very shy, okay? But this person is definitely watching you. Guys, the person on your mind, I see, gives you a lot of butterflies. Maybe you guys went on vacation together. I don't know, but this person makes you feel like you're on cloud 9, but they're definitely struggling from depression or feeling frustrated by life. They might even be very shy, maybe even like blocked off due to insecurity and shyness, but they have definitely been watching you with this observing card. They're watching your social media, they're stalking you, they're keeping an eye on you 100%. Okay? Like, they're definitely observing you from a distance. Oh yeah, they're keeping a close eye on you guys. Group 2, whoever your love interest is that you're asking about, this person watches you like a hawk. Everything you post, everything you do, everything you like, every song you listen to on your Spotify. Dude, this is hella weird. This is weird. You are being watched like a hawk. I'm hearing recently you guys went on a trip or a vacation, or they're watching to see if you're with anybody else or who your friends are or who you're hanging out with. Like, your love interest is definitely watching you and keeping a very close eye on you. But for some reason with this wall card, they're just not open to you. It's almost like they feel better just watching you. They feel better just like watching you from a distance, but there's this huge wall where it's like they're not willing to cross that wall. They're not willing to actually communicate with you or talk to you or reach out to you. It's just watching. It's just observing. That's so weird. Okay, let's get some more. We also have ascending. Hot air balloon came up twice. And let's see. Oh my gosh. Okay, I will say something about your person group 2. If you have an OnlyFans, they definitely watch it. But if not, this person is the reason why they keep such a close eye on you. The reason why they watch you so closely is they are very attracted to you sexually. I see that with ravenous, and it says uncontrollable desires, appetite for sex, insatiable, hunger for pleasure, fired up. And this is like, once again, passion. Like, this person is very sexually into you. You do it for them physically. So they keep a huge eye on you. But it's almost like they just feel more comfortable with this being a distant thing and just observing you without you knowing they're observing you. I really feel this person is shy or deals with insecurity or something like that. Okay. I feel like this person is unable to see how attractive they are as well. Okay. Now, let's get into your ending messages from your spirit guides. That was a long one. Let's get into it. All right, group 2, let's end with your spirit guide message. And I want to do this because you never know what random messages you're going to get at the end that you need to be aware of. And I feel like it's one of the funnest parts of the reading because whatever messages are meant to come out are going to come out. And a lot of the times they are very random and very cool. So let's just get into it. The random message you have, the Ace of Wands. New, and it says new ventures, creative spark. We have the 4 of Pentacles and we have the 3 of Pentacles. You being more authentic in your speech, group number 2, is attracting the right people to you. Sometimes when we're inauthentic, like I was at the beginning of my channel, not because I had some nefarious plan to fool everybody. No, sometimes just when we're younger, we don't even realize we're being inauthentic to ourselves because we're just so young. But I feel like recently you've been really stepping into your authentic voice, as I was saying earlier in your reading. And there's something about you stepping into your authentic voice that is attracting the attention from the right people, the kind of people you want rather than the wrong people. When I was being inauthentic, man, let me tell you, I was attracting attention from people that were not my vibe because I was being inauthentic. So there's an energy of you really starting to gain that empowerment and expressing yourself in a real way, which is attracting the kind of people you want, right? Also, I keep hearing, guys, like the 4 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles, you have something that a lot of people want, group number 2. And I don't even feel like you see it in yourself. Okay, maybe we can look at the obvious things, like maybe you guys have money, maybe you guys have some clout, but beyond that, you have something in yourself that you really cannot see with full self-awareness. And this is like that little something special. And other people can see it in you as clear as day, but I don't feel like you can really see just how valuable or unique or rare this quality you have inside of yourself is. It makes people kind of just stop and stare at you, even if you were nobody, even if you didn't have money, even if you were like a complete loser. It's this quality that's within you, not because of your deeds, not because of how successful you are, but just like this quality in your personality and your existence that causes people to stop what they're doing and just stare and listen to you talk, or kind of just stare at you while you do your thing. And I don't think it's something you even notice or recognize in yourself, but other people do. I just hear that, like specifically people of the same sex. I feel like your truest potential and power is kind of hidden from you. But it's interesting because other people see it as clear as day. And it's not something that people will tell you guys, okay? Because listen to me. I'll tell it to you because I'm your friend here on the internet. You know, I'm your anonymous friend here on the internet. I have nothing to gain from this. I don't even know you personally, but I can read energy in the cards. And it's almost like people aren't going to tell you, hey, you have something really different and special about you that really grabs my attention, that's really alluring. People aren't going to say that shit because they don't want to hype you up, and that's weird to say. But I'm telling you, you can notice people are thinking this way because they will literally just stop and stare at you. And I don't even think you realize, guys, like how powerful and rare and unique this quality you have inside of you is. You might be someone who's like, I'm boring, no one cares, or like, I'm just like everyone else. I'm not shit, I'm not born to be, all of that stuff. But I'm telling you, like, this is specifically a quality in yourself you literally do not have self-awareness of. And it's something that's very rare, unique. I want to say star quality, but that would be kind of diminishing it. It's like that it quality. Like how there's a lot of movie stars, but only certain ones are iconic, like most are forgettable. It's like you have that something special, and people will give you like this nasty ass look sometimes. Like sometimes you might be like, group 2, why are people like giving me this nasty look? Why are they just kind of giving me this attitude? Why are they like looking at me that way? It's because they can see you have something different about you that stands out like a sore thumb. Okay, rant over, but hey, maybe I can help you figure out what that is. I mean, I don't know. We'll see what comes up. You're meant to fulfill your divine contract. And Gemini, you guys are meant to have a lot of options in love in this lifetime. It's part of your soul contract, group 2. I don't know if you know this about yourself, but certain souls will come to Earth with different agreements. And when you came to Earth, group 2, the agreement was you were meant to have a lot of love options. It's something your soul was meant to experience. So because of this, you might have a little more charm than the average person who's meant to just spend their life with 2 or 3 different people. Like there's a very I keep hearing the word Carmen. And Carmen is Latin for charm. Okay, so you have like an charm on steroids because you're meant to have a lot of love options in this lifetime. This might be why you have that little something special that will cause people to stare. It's almost like I'm also getting group 2. A lot of people are talking about you. Like, people take time out of their day to inquire and talk about you. How crazy is that? Like, can you imagine like how important you'd have to be in order to be a topic of conversation in someone's friend group or group message? And that's what's happening to you guys. Like, I'm specifically seeing in my third eye, group 2, like there's a group chat amongst 2 or 3 people, and they're mentioning your name often, wondering about who you're dating. Like, maybe some of you guys have been more secretive about who it is that you're dating. Maybe you guys have blocked people, like straight up blocked people. There are people who are talking about you currently. What's the gossip on you? Square, challenge, and Knight of Pentacles. People are gossiping about they like your style, but also they're saying that you're struggling in your job or career, or you're not really progressing as you used to. People are saying you're stalling out, which is so petty. That's so petty, because the only reason they might be saying that is to make themselves feel better, because you have that something special in your quality. Because no matter what's going on in your life group 2, you will always be iconic. You will always be successful, because you have that something different about you. So no matter what situation you are in life, you're going to shine. So I'm getting like someone's being petty, and they're saying, oh, they're not doing as well as they used to, they're definitely not as successful as they used to be. Their business is dying, all of this crap to make them feel better about themselves, because they don't have that something special in their quality. Okay. And talking about it makes them feel better. But at the same time, people are saying they love your aesthetic as well. This could be a Libra who's talking about you, a Libra sun, moon, or rising. Okay, let's see what other, cleanse the energy. We don't need, I wish I had sage. We don't need any evil eye up in here. Okay. And it's crazy, guys, because you might be like, why don't people want to be my friend? Why is it that I'm always singled out? It's because people are way too intimidated by you because of that quality you have. You might be like, why doesn't anyone try to get close or connect with me? Why is it that I'm always left out? Like that energy, it's because you have that something that most people don't have, and it's just too intimidating, and it shines light on that something that they themselves lack. That's what I want to tell you. We have the 12th house and the Knight of Swords. Okay. So, I'm getting that love, impulsive, unseen realm. You were so loved in the unseen realm, guys. Like, you were so adored by your spirit guides and by God. If you don't feel loved, by friends or in your everyday life, if you guys feel like no one quite gets you, or no one quite accepts you, or you're just always like, guys, I want to cry for you. I feel you, because you might be like, what's wrong with me? Like, you have people who care about you, but it just seems like there's more people who just are so hell-bent on misunderstanding you. You need to know you are so loved on the unseen realm, and your spirit guides see your heart. Your spirit guides, see you with clarity, who you are at your core, and that your spiritual team loves you, and they respect you so much. Okay. We have a Cancer here who's going to act as your spiritual teacher in the month of November, or a Cancer is going to hold the key to open a new doorway for you. So you guys might have a Cancer in your life in December. They could be a Cancer rising, a Cancer sun, a Cancer moon. This person might play a key role in your life in December in helping you open a new chapter, okay? With the Ten of Swords, I feel like a lot of you, you feel stabbed in the back and used for your money sometimes. Okay, I see that. Some of you are like, man, I feel like people just use me for my money or what I can give them, or people just use me because they see me as like a gold mine. There's something about you feeling used by other people for what you have. It doesn't necessarily have to be money. It's just this feeling of you feeling used by other people, which is causing you to be more cold, more distant, more emotionally shut off, more in this energy of I have to detach from my emotions. I see that about you. I'm so sorry, guys. If, I think that you are loved by people, your family loves you, and your good friends love you, but sometimes we can't help but notice the people that don't, right? The people that we like just don't seem to like us, or they like our enemies, and we're like, what the fuck? Why? And I just told you why. Also, the sun in December is working in your favor. 100% the sun is working in your favor in astrology in December. You are really close to manifesting a huge goal for yourself. And also, I feel like you guys, you're really like stepping into an energy of empowerment, but also a lot of luck is coming for you here. Okay. Some people might not like you, they might side with your enemies, but let me tell you, with the Three of Cups and the Trine card, you're being noticed by the right people. Okay. The right people are noticing you, the right people are vibing with you. And also, I see friendship harmony in the cards for you in December. I see a group of people, specifically 3 people, that you're having a really good time with during the holidays. Yeah, so that's amazing, guys. So I think this is all I have for you. I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later. Hello, group number 3. Happy holidays from your friend over here on the internet, Anita Serene, formerly known as Stargirl. You guys can call me whatever you want, though. I am your magical internet genie and oracle here to outline and map out the energies of your December for love, career, and money. So group number 3, what I like to do first is I like to start out with an overall summary, which means I want to go over the overall theme for your December. Then we're going to get into what you should focus on for your highest and greatest good in December. Like, what area of life should you put your energy in order to reap the most reward and benefit? And then we're going to go into the next portion of your reading, which is the blessings, the good things that are coming to you in December. And then what area of life is going to start finally improving in December. So that's going to be your general portion. And then we're going to dive a little more into your career reading as well as your love reading for December. And as always, end with a magical spirit guide message. So those are always fun. So let's get right into your overall summary for December. Group number 3. Okay, we have Mars in the 11th house. You guys are focused on making your dreams a reality. This is giving me like Marina and the Diamonds. You guys know there's 3, I quote like certain bands over and over because these albums made like such an impact on my growing, budding mind. But it's like that song where it's like, don't do love, don't do friends. I'm only after success. Don't need a relationship. I'll never soften my grip. You know, it's like that music that talks about how you have a goal and you're going to make it to the top no matter what it takes. You have a dream, you're going to make it happen and take action on it no matter what it takes. You don't care who's in your way. Like, God bless whoever is on your path to success because you're going to knock them out of your way. Anything that's stopping you, you're charging towards your dreams. I love that energy because it takes a lot of confidence and it takes a lot of courage to actually take action on things that you desire. And guys, group 3, I want to let you know that you are special because most people, when they have a desire, when they have a wish, they just sit on their butt and they wish they have it. Like, oh, I wish I had that man, but they don't do anything to get them. Or I wish I had that amount of success, but then they just sit and watch TV all day. You know, you are the type of person where you're like, I have a goal, I have a wish, and I'm going to take action and make it happen. And guys, you know that cheesy saying, shoot for the stars because at least you'll land on the moon or something like that. You know, you guys are going places because you're taking action on your wishes. And I really, really, really love that for you. That's beautiful. I'm also seeing like maybe some of you guys, there's going to be, you know, a strengthening of a bond with an older brother because the 11th house is older siblings. Now, the 11th house is your friendship, and Mars, the planet of men and brothers and boys, is in there. So this could be a month where you're really, you know, one of the boys. Sorry, I'm on TikTok too much, but maybe you guys are really bonding with your male soul family or your brothers in December. Like, those are your people. Okay, so now, and don't worry, guys. we are definitely going to get a lot of clarifiers to really expand your December. This is just your appetizer for what you can expect. So let's see what area of life you're going to be super focused on in December. Group number 3, your second house of money. You're really focused on making that money. Money is a big deal here. And I'll tell you why money was a big deal for all piles. That's because in December, I'm about to nerd out, but listen, in December, the numerology is that of Mars. And in sidereal astrology, Mars is going retrograde in the sign of Taurus, which deals with money. So I feel like in December, group 3, you are busy making that bag. You're busy making that coin. A lot of you are going to transform the way that you make money. Okay, so a lot of you with this Pluto card, you might have some deep-seated fears about money in the month of December. And don't worry, we are going to get to the good stuff. I just want to include the good and the bad so you know you can trust me to be honest with your psychic readings. And when I'm telling you the blessings that are happening, you know it's coming from me really reading the cards and really reading the energy. So don't worry if this sounds scary, but it looks like you guys are very freaked out about your money situation because the way that you make money is transforming. You know, I'll just give you an example. This is just an example. For me, for instance, when let's say I wanted to stop making money off of sponsorships, and I'm like, well, I don't know how else to make money. So I'm looking at new ways to make money. So it's almost like you're letting go of an old way to make money and you're figuring out new ways to make money. So there's a lot of fear surrounding money because a lot of things are transforming in the way that you make money in the month of December. So that might be what's really taking up your focus is a fear of losing money, the fear of your finances changing. Let's get some clarifiers so maybe I can ease your anxiety about money. And by the way, guys, I'm not a sugar-coated reader, okay? So whatever pops out, pops out. All right, I can't shield you. So what's going on with their finances in the month of December for group number 3? Let's take a look at it. 8 of Cups, look at that. This is the card of walking away to something that is more meaningful. You guys might be leaving behind your security in the month of December. You might be, you know what, I am not satisfied with the way that I make money in December. You know, it's not bringing me emotional fulfillment. And you might be walking towards something that feels more exciting, that feels more in alignment with your destiny, that feels, like it has a greater potential, and you might be leaving behind an old job or an old way to make money. But, you know, be balanced, guys. I really think that with the 5 of Cups, you can pursue new ways of making money without being all or nothing. Because with the 5 of Cups here, it looks like disappointments. It looks like things not working out the way you thought. Okay, so I would say, you know, maybe moonlight, maybe don't quit your job overnight. Maybe don't quit your job overnight or be all or nothing when it comes to your finances. You can pursue other ways of making money without letting go of your security, because it kind of looks like with the 5 of Cups, the 7 of Swords, being all or nothing with your finances and making rash decisions when it comes to your money is not a good idea at this time. Okay? So that's what I'm seeing, but it's your life. Do what you want. I'm just trying to help you out. So let's get into the blessings that are coming to you in the month of December, group number 3. We have Mars in the 6th house. So you guys are, I love this. Okay, so you have a male in your life that is very defensive and territorial over you. This is a general reading, but my spirit guides were telling me some of you have a male that has passed on that protects you in the spiritual realm against your enemies. However, for a lot of you, this is someone who's alive right now, who is a male in your life. This person defends you behind your back. If someone talks shit about you, they are very quick to correct them. This person would go to war for you, fight for you. I don't know if it's romantic. I don't know if it's a family member. All I know, or a spirit guide. All I know is you have a guy in your life who really has your back, who defends you and is very protective over you. A lot of you guys, you have a pet or a dog, and there was someone who had bad intentions who was around you. This is what I'm hearing. And this pet scared them so bad that now this person is not going to bother you anymore. So I'm seeing it's either like a pet that protected you from a person with very bad intentions, and they keep protecting you energetically, so no one's going to come and mess with you, or you have a brother who does this. And this is something, or a friend, a male friend. And this is something your spirit guides want you to know. The other blessing I'm seeing with Mars in the 6th house, this is all about exercise. This is the placement of fitness, of exercise. So you guys, and motivation. So the blessing for you, group number 3 in December, is you are going to have motivation to go to the gym. And listen, this is a blessing, because how many of you have waken up in the morning like, man, I have to go to the gym because, I'm on camera and I need to be making a good example for people. So I need to be at least healthy and take care of myself. But you're like, man, I would rather die than go on that treadmill. I would literally rather die than work out. We've all been there. In December, at least I have literally been like, I would literally rather die than sweat right now. Group 3, the blessing for you in December is I see motivation coming for you at the gym and when it comes to working out. Like, you're going to wake up and be like, I feel like going to the gym. I feel like exercising. It makes me feel good, and it's going to give you energy rather than deplete you. So the blessing for you is motivation to actually work out your body. This is also saying if you guys have been working out and you've been very consistent at the gym, your body is really taking to it. Like, those muscles are building, that metabolism is speeding up, and you're starting to notice the results from you doing physical activity on your body, which is motivating you even further. Mars in the 6th house is literally about motivation. So take this to your advantage, guys. Motivation is not consistent. There are months I have zero motivation. All I want to do, honestly, is order Uber Eats 5 times a day, disassociate, and stuff my face and not move. I'm just being honest, okay? And the reason why I'm so honest on my pick a card readings is because sometimes I feel like when we're into spirituality and we're a public figure, we always have to be like, oh, I enjoy meditating and eating green shit. But that's just not like the reality all the time. Sometimes you just don't feel like doing anything. And the trick is to act against your feelings, and that's how you be healthy. But there's something energetically going on for you, group number 3, where you're actually going to feel like going to the gym. You're actually going to feel motivated to do your work. There's definitely more energy and increase in your health and stamina in December. Okay. Yeah. Also with Libra here. Okay. Libra, 6th house. This talks about your enemies, your competitors, okay? And this is in your blessing section. This is all about people who cannot stand you, who want to see you fail. They see you post something sad. It gives them a sick amount of joy. This person, they might not be bad people, but they're secretly wishing your downfall, group number 3. Just want to tell you that you have a male on the spiritual realm kicking the ass out of your enemies, or you have an alive male friend or brother who literally, someone says one bad thing about you, they're getting fucked up. I'm telling you. And also, Your pets, like if you have a big dog, guys, or a dog in general, this pet is protecting you in a lot of different ways you're not realizing, okay? Also, this is about, I know I personally don't like this message because for me, I don't want anyone to get their karma. I do not want to see people suffer. I know how painful life can be. I don't wish suffering on my worst enemy because suffering, when you've been through a lot of suffering, you know the deepest pains of hell that can manifest here on earth. I don't even wish that upon my worst enemy. Okay. And I know you guys are the same way. You don't want people to get their karma. You're not the type to do hexes or spells because you understand how painful life can be. And you understand at the end of the day, you don't need to enforce karma. God's going to enforce the karma, and it's not your place to enforce karma. So, well, I want to tell you guys, God is putting his divine hand over your enemies, and these MFs are definitely getting karma. And I could get clarifiers if you wanted, okay? I think I'm going to because I want to get some context about this because this is in your blessing section. So we have the King of Pentacles, we have the Hanged Man, we have the Empress, okay? And we also have the Nine of Swords. Okay, I see it. There was somebody here. You guys are represented as being very abundant, divinely led, and powerful. There was somebody in business who tried to mess with your money, who tried to take advantage of you financially, as I see with the King of Pentacles. Or this could just be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This person is getting their karma and it's hitting them where it hurts in their money sector. So if you guys did have people who treated you very poorly, who deliberately tried to hurt you and deceive you, I want you to know that the way your enemies are getting hit karmically by the universe, and it's not your fault, it's just time, is they're getting hit in their pockets. They're getting hit in their wallets. They're really stressed out and worried about money. Their money is not coming in. So if you want to know who's getting their karma, look at who's struggling with money around you because that is the universe hitting them where it hurts in their pockets. That's what I'm seeing, okay? So you're going to have to tell me in December what's happening. I love hearing comments. I love hearing about your stories, guys, at the end of the month when they manifest. It really helps me with my gifts. When I have that, oh my gosh, that's such a cool story to read. So let's look at what area of your life is starting to improve in the month of December. Group number 3, what area of your life is getting better? Which means it was struggling in November. It was probably struggling in October. It's an area of your life that could be better. It's going to start improving in December. Let's figure out where that is. Your 6th house of health, guys. Okay, you have been struggling with motivation, with eating healthy and going to the gym. Some of you haven't been feeling healthy. You've been having health problems, okay? You haven't been feeling healthy. Some of you feel attacked by those around you as well. Like you guys are very sensitive to evil eye. You're very sensitive to jealousy, and you're the type of person, if people are sending you evil eye or jealousy, you feel it as unease or as anxiety. Very sensitive to that, guys. So, what's improving is those people who are energetically sending you that evil eye, or those people that are energetically ruining your mental health and your peace. They're definitely getting their karma, and they're being hit in their pockets and they're being hit in their money sector. Meanwhile, you not so much. So, your mental health is improving as well. Like I'm hearing some of you guys, you might have suffered from physical health ailments because of your mental health. It was struggling, but that's getting stronger as well. So I just see an improvement in your health, guys, in your vitality, where before you were really struggling. All right, so now that we did a overall general summary for your December, let us get into your career messages, your money messages, your love messages, and finally, your spirit guide messages for December. Are you ready? Are you ready for this, guys? We are going to do a career portion. I picked this deck because it's very festive. It has the North Star. It makes me think of Christmas and Sagittarius season. But these are an old school deck that I haven't used since 2019, I believe. So I was like, let's take this deck for a spin. Let's see what career messages there are for you. And I actually do have a couple of old school Doreen Virtue Time decks that I wanted to use. No disrespect to her or anything. I know she said don't use her decks, but I like them, so I'm going to use them. So we have this one as well with career messages. So yeah, let's get right to it. The first card we have is Gratitude List. So it says, counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind, because what you focus your energy on grows. So when you focus your energy on what you do have, it manifests as more blessings and abundance in your life. If you guys have been doing gratitude list, guess what? It's working. More money's coming in and your manifestations are coming in faster if you are doing your gratitude list. We also have attracting, not chasing. Anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of the fears underlining chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. So I feel like in December, you're learning not to chase validation or chase money. Instead, you are focusing your energy on gratitude, which is attracting blessings to you. I feel like this is the energy, guys. If you want fame, if you want fortune, if you notice the people who get fame and fortune, they look like they're not trying. Obviously, they are. Obviously, like they're putting in a lot of work. But when you have this chasey energy of I need likes, I need validation, I need subs, it pushes people away energetically because they can tell you need something from them. When you're just doing something from the purity of your heart in a way to give to others, that actually helps you attract all of the things that you want, if that makes sense. This is something that, on my spiritual path, as I've grown as a person, I realized like the reason why I was so nervous and perfectionistic was because I wanted to please other people so bad so I could get their validation. But when I really just sat back and was like, you know what? I want to use my voice and my platform just to help people and give them a boost of dopamine throughout their day. This is when the things that I wanted started pouring in. So this is the energy, guys, of I know you want what you want real bad, and I know you take action towards it, but you are learning in December, the more I give to others with the intention of giving, like if I'm writing a song, it's for the intention so people can listen to it and feel less alone. Or I'm writing a song so people can tap into their inner child instead of I'm writing the song so it can go famous on TikTok and I'll have TikTok fame. Do you know what I mean? There's a difference. So you're learning how to alchemize energy in a way where you're giving energy and people are naturally attracted to honey. So they're going to come to you and give you that attention because you're coming from a place of giving rather than trying to get validation or attention or rather than trying to get that self-love you should be getting yourself, because people can feel that energetically and they're repulsed by it. So that's what you're learning in December. I don't know if that made sense. Hopefully you guys are kind of into spirituality. Like, you're going to get that fame, that fortune, and that money when you're like, I'm not even doing it for fame, fortune, and money. I'm just doing it for the joy of doing it. Does that make sense? I know that sounds counterintuitive and that's frustrating to hear, especially when you're as motivated as you are and you're willing to do the work. But it's almost like put that energy on doing the work and just know that, when the time is right, it's going to come to you. Just do things with the intention of giving and from your heart, and all the things that you want will come to you rather than it feeling forced upon. I don't know how to explain that clearer, but hopefully that was clear. It says exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. Once again, guys, if you have been exercising, that dopamine increase and serotonin increase it's giving your brain is actually making it easier for you to manifest on the material. So if you've been exercising, if you've been doing your gratitude list, guess what? The shit you've been wanting is about to start chasing you and becoming attracted to you, because your most powerful mode of manifestation is exercise and gratitude. Nice. All right. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle some more cards and see what you can expect in your career and life purpose in December. Okay, so guys, I'm so sorry, group 3. You are suffering from something that didn't work out with the eggs card in reverse. Okay, there was an idea you had, there was an opportunity, you feel like you fumbled the bag and you lost it, or there was a creative venture that you tried and it failed and it didn't work out, and you are really, suffering from that that idea that didn't work out, that creation that didn't work out, that opportunity you feel like you fumbled the bag on with the eggs card in reverse. I went through this the other day, okay? Like I had this brilliant idea for, the certain direction creatively I wanted to go in my videos, and I was so disappointed because it didn't work out. It didn't get the attention I wanted it to get. It didn't get recognized the way I wanted, and it was generally a huge failure that took me some time to recover from, and it happens to the best of us. With this eggs card in reverse, you're suffering an opportunity that you fumbled the bag on or didn't work out. And just know it's a part of life and everybody goes through it. And it's like the energy of a miscarriage. Okay. You know how like creativity is generally very correlated with pregnancy, and then sometimes the mother will lose the child, and that's like a creative failure. You're suffering from that right now, and that's okay. It's time to let it go and forgive yourself. It's a part of the process. The clover and the sword is definitely the energy of rejection is God's protection. A lot of people will say, if you're being met with struggle and challenge, it's meant to strengthen your character and resolve. Or maybe the energy of God is actually the energy of ease. And if something is just not working out and you are forcing and trying, and there's a lack of ease and opportunity and it's just not working out, that might be God, him or her, whatever you believe, I don't care, the energy of God. And it's so interesting to me that people in spirituality or tarot cards don't believe in a higher force. That's very weird and bizarre to me. It doesn't matter what God you believe in, just the energy of God is the energy of ease. And sometimes when you're met with constant setbacks, failed opportunities, wall after wall, door after door slammed in your face, sometimes it's meant to redirect you into something a little better. So this is the energy of rejection is God's protection. This is the energy of your rejection from something that didn't work out was actually working in your favor with that clover card. Because the clover tells me you have an energy of luck and like really good luck surrounding your destiny and your life purpose. But essentially, this luck is that it's blocking opportunities that are wrong for you. It's aborting situations that are not good for you and your highest good. So you're seeing it as rejection, block, and failure. But actually, you're being divinely guided and redirected to something better. And this, I feel, with career is something to do with art and design, being self-employed, something about that. Okay, so let's get some more messages about your career, how you are getting lucky in your career. So we have the Strength card. You guys are becoming courageous, patient with yourself, and your perseverance is actually growing your confidence and resilience because you have been through a lot of pain and setbacks in your career that do not feel fair. Okay, this is like someone who you put their heart and soul into an album and it flopped, or like I did. I literally risked everything to go to Nashville and I fell on my face so fucking hard. Like, it was embarrassing. I went there. I was like, outcasted, just a huge weirdo. I like to joke that All About Steve, that girl in All About Steve, that was literally me before my Saturn return. Like, just so clueless and like just chasing things that did not want me, right? I feel that your pain and rejection and feeling rejected and things not working out in your favor actually made you really strong and resilient, as shitty as that is to hear. And I want to tell you not to give up on your passions. You might have had something that failed and didn't work out, but keep going after what makes you feel alive and excited and passionate. Like for me, that's music. I will never give up on making music no matter how many times I fail, because I love the act of doing it so much. So whatever you love the act of doing, keep doing it even if you're failing at that. When I'm talking about, there is certain things that didn't work out, like doors slamming in your face, that was God's protection. But that doesn't mean stop pursuing your passion or what you enjoy doing because you keep failing. No, keep doing the things you enjoy doing, even if you're failing, but take the doors slamming in your face. Like, how do I give an example? Like when I see God acting in my life, I'll make an appointment for something and it will literally manifest the next day and it will go so smooth. Nothing's in my way. I'm not late. It's almost like it was too easy. That's the act of God saying, this is what you're meant to be doing right now. The act of God protecting you is you want something really bad and you're trying to make it happen. You're trying to make an appointment, but something happens that you're late. Something happens that it falls through. You're trying to force something to happen, but something bizarre that happens out of your control keeps you from getting it. That's God's hand protecting you and redirecting you. But that doesn't mean stop pursuing your passion because you keep failing at it. No, keep doing it. Okay? I hope that made sense. Guys. Like, for real. I want to get into your love life in December. This reading is long. I can already tell, like, I went like very long with this. And guys, even if you're not into love, I would listen anyway, because sometimes there's nuggets of information in there that are really cool. And also we end with a spirit guide message because I love getting random messages that you need to hear at the end. So stay tight for that. So for your love portion, doesn't matter if you're single, doesn't matter if you're in a relationship, we're going to read the energies today and see what's going on in December. And like I said, this isn't just a prediction. This is like, this is going to be like the overall summary for your soulmate, because I'm dramatic like that. Okay. That's too many cards, but that flipped. Let's see what's going on in your love life. And if this takes me a little bit, I will fast forward it just to save you on time. Okay, so when I was doing your spread, group number 3, I was getting like that song by Mariah Carey. Well, I don't know if it's by Mariah Carey, but it goes like, all I want for Christmas is you. Like, I really feel like singing that now. Like, all I want for, I'm literally gonna like start doing karaoke to that later because it's so playing so strongly in my head. Mariah Carey, all I want for Christmas is you. I see that with strings and holiday love. Okay, so this both, like the clarifier and the card, relates to Christmas time. It relates to New Year's time. So I feel that someone here has a little holiday crush on you, group number 3. Ooh, I just got a ding. For some reason, my phone is on buzz and not on full on ding mode, so I don't think you heard that. But it looks like somebody has been listening to Christmas songs and thinking about you. I really feel someone has been listening to Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas. You're like, oh my gosh, Anita, you're tone deaf. Yeah, like I still do music. Don't let you being bad at music stop you from doing your thing. Okay, I don't let that stop me. I don't care how tone deaf I am. I don't care if I've been playing guitar for 10 years and you wouldn't be able to tell if I played it for you, but I still do it because I love it. Let that be a lesson to you. But I definitely feel someone has been listening to cheesy holiday songs and thinking about you. This person's very inspired by you guys. Like, I'm telling you, group 3, I don't know who you are, but this person with this muse card, They have been listening to music. Okay, like I'm telling you, this person has been listening to music, specifically holiday cheesy love music, and thinking about you. I really am sensing that for you guys, because how I separate it, here's a little trick. On the left, this is your energy. So I know this is like you in love. Now on the right, I'm like, if there's anybody around in group number three's aura that, is interested in them, likes them, or they're dealing with, I'll see it here on the right. So someone is listening to holiday cheesy ass music, thinking about you, group three. I would bet high on this, okay? This is coming in very strong, specifically Mariah Carey. So, both of you guys are workaholics. Okay, both of you guys, you really like to work. You're really into, like, your main love for both of you is your career and your job. Okay, like this is not the energy of people who just clock in to a 9 to 5 and they're like, whatever. Like both of you are really like purpose oriented. Okay, as hints, some of you with lust and workaholic, this might be someone you work with, guys. And what's interesting is that is so toxic. Like I never recommend messing with coworkers because, I've lived kind of a long time. I mean, I know I'm not very old, but I feel like I've lived a lot. And from my experience, messing with your coworkers is not the move. Don't do it. Don't shit where you eat. I am very adamant about that. But it looks like someone you possibly work with workaholic and lust, or it's just that both of you are career oriented. Now, you on the other hand, when you are experiencing emotional turmoil, your mode of healing is self-care, is spoiling yourself. I feel like you guys have been dealing with a lot of stress. So you've been taking baths, or you've been, focused on making your life less tumultuous by focusing on taking care of yourself. Some signs this reading might be you is some of you might be clean freaks, or you might have like OCD when it comes to grooming. Okay, like you might have like this OCD schedule when it comes to cleaning, when it comes to grooming. Do you have Virgo placements? You know what I mean? But I feel like you've been like cleansing your aura, cleansing your spirit. I'm hearing something about salt baths, aura cleansing baths, salt scrubs. Like you have been trying to cleanse your aura and your spirit essentially. And someone here, guys, like I'm telling you, they're really thinking about you. So let's get some hints about who this is. Let me stop yapping away. This is why these readings are like 50 minutes long. And if you guys are people who listen to my full reading, I want to know who you are in the comments. You better tell me who you are, because I'm like, there's no way people listen to these full readings. Is there? I don't know. Okay. Let's see who this person is who's listening to Mariah Carey thinking about you. 8 of Wands, Cupid's arrows, they've been I'm hearing, I didn't expect to fall so fast for you. I didn't expect to fall so hard for you. I didn't expect to like you so much. With the 8 of Pentacles, I really feel this is someone who is in the same field as you or does the same work as you. Okay, so like if you're a tarot reader, this person does tarot. If you're a musician, this person does music. If you're a content creator, this person does content creation. Like there's something about both of you are workaholics and you're both purpose oriented, and you might work in the same type of field is what I'm hearing. Okay, and I'm hearing this person go like, I'm so focused on what I'm doing. I didn't expect to get hit so hard by Cupid's arrow. Okay, with the High Priestess, this is giving secret admiration. Okay, this is giving like secret admiration, or them thinking in their head, I wish you'd notice me, notice me, notice me, notice me. High Priestess is very like psychic. And we also have the 2 of Cups. Oh my gosh, this person might already be in a relationship, and this is why they're not doing anything with the High Priestess and the 2 of Cups. This talks about a secret relationship. This talks about a hidden love affair. Maybe this person wants to have a secret love affair with you. And just in general, guys, like I feel like there's someone who has a significant other that is very worried about you. This person has a significant other and they feel psychically that their significant other is into you, and it causes them a lot of stress and it causes them a lot of pain. And they compare themselves to you, actually, like, oh, I'll never be like group number 3. I'll never look like group number 3. I'll never be as successful as group number 3. And they feel like secretly their significant other actually wants you and prefers you, and it causes them a lot of pain. So I feel really bad for this person, because I know what that feels like. You know, I was in a relationship with someone who didn't even really like me as a person, not physically, not personality wise. And that's one of the most painful things. So honestly, whoever this person is who's in a relationship with this person, I feel bad for them, because they psychically feel their significant other secretly prefers you or wants you. Let's see what, if anyone's going to take, if they're going to take steps towards you. Let's see. Chiron. Black Moon Lilith. Yeah, guys, I feel like you have the energy, group number 3, of being the other woman or the side piece, or a lot of people feel sad when they compare themselves to you, or insecure when their significant other is near you, group number 3. You definitely are giving the energy of the have you guys heard of Madonna horror? I feel like people, significant others, secretly want you instead of them. Like, maybe you guys are dancers or do OnlyFans. You don't have to, but it's like you're giving the energy of the other woman or the other guy or the preference. Meanwhile, people's significant others feel really insecure next to you and are scared of losing their significant others to you. Like, you've caused a lot of fights is what I'm hearing. And what's crazy is you don't want drama. Like, you really do not want drama. Maybe you guys have been cheated on in the past, so you know the pain of being cheated on, and you would never, inflict that pain to somebody else. But it's like you're just minding your own damn business. You guys might be like really just taking care of yourself and cleaning your spirit. Maybe because you've had a past with that Black Moon Lilith, you're like, I just want to be clean and cleanly and like keep my intentions pure, but maybe you've had a past. It's like you're not trying to be this, but it's like definitely feeling, lots of people at the workplace want you, and their significant others might be actually very sad about this. So this is depressing. This is weird energy. I just thought you should know that. Okay? When it comes to love, I'm just seeing a lot of self-care rituals, you listening to your intuition, and also your intuition has been telling you who has a crush on you. And I want to tell you, your intuition is spot on. Like, you might have a hunch like, oh, so-and-so I feel like has been watching me or likes me. Yes, I'm here to confirm your intuition is 100% spot on. Your intuition about who likes you is spot on as well. Okay? And I feel that your intuition is actually 100% crystal clear. Some people have delusions. Some people don't have accurate perceptions. You have accurate perceptions, group number 3. That's something I want you to know. And some of you guys, you might be going through quick transformations as well when it comes to your glow up through routine self-care and keeping your energy clean, which I really love for you. So now let's get into your spirit guide messages. We're going to end with that. And I love these random messages at the end because it brings a lot of light to just random things you need to know in December. We never know what's going to come out, which is what makes it so excited. So hang tight for that. So group 3, this is your last messages from your spirit guides. I'm so excited to do this. I love this portion because it's just it's a bunch of random messages that you need to hear, and we never know what we're going to get. Every time I say that, I feel like Forrest Gump from Forrest Gump, where he's like, life's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. I don't know. Maybe my brain is just reaching. Maybe I watch too many old movies. I don't know. But, it's like, I love these messages because you really don't know what random messages are here for you for December. And it's kind of crazy the things that sometimes come up. So let's just get right into it. I'm going to stop going on and on and on, okay? let us get into your random messages. Okay, meditate, Empress, and hydrate. Okay, I don't know why I heard that Cardi B song about her pussy being really, really wet. I mean, I think that's every Cardi B song. Honestly, like I was on a Cardi B kick and I was like, every song is about how wet her pussy is. Nice. I don't know. I was hearing that when I pulled these cards. So if you are a female, okay, like trigger warning. I don't know why I have to give a trigger warning, but if you need a trigger warning, if you are feminine, like anatomy wise, look, not me trying to step around every trigger and eggshell that someone on the internet might have when I have truly good intentions, but I'm gonna stop doing that because these sentences are coming out very strange and very unusual. But you know, if you guys are females, like group 3, let's say you have the gates to heaven beneath. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. Every Cardi B song where she talks about how wet her pussy is, yeah, that is definitely correlated to you. Also, I feel like you guys are definitely like embracing your feminine energy. And feminine energy, even if you're a guy, is really good. Okay. Like, have you ever met a guy who's just all in his masculine energy? Super, super unattractive. That's Andrew Tate to the core. Talk like overly masculine, women are not attracted to, period. So, you know, I'm seeing you guys are embracing your feminine energy for sure, which means you're becoming receptive. You're becoming more creative, group 3. You are learning not to force. You're allowing things to come to you and chase you. And when you've been chasing things your whole life, like me, I'm just gonna admit it, like I love chasing, you know, and all these feminine energy coaches are like, chasing is bad. If you're a woman, you need to just sit still. But I like hunting, and I'm a woman. I love hunting. Not animals, never animals. I'm a vegetarian. But, you know, it's not bad to like chasing your goals. It's not bad to like chasing your dreams. It's not bad to like going after the things you want. But since life is like the tide, sometimes it's time to be feminine, and you're totally embracing your feminine energy. Like straight up, I feel like you guys have like this routine, group 3, where you're implementing meditation, like for real. I see group 3, like you guys are either implementing more water into your routine or you're implementing meditation into your routine, and it's like actually helping you glow up. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but like, you know, I definitely see you guys have been meditating, group 3. You guys are my glow up pile, group number 3. I definitely see that. I see that you've been glowing up by drinking more water, less soda, hydrating more. You've been meditating daily, or you have some sort of meditative practice. You know, you've been definitely embodying more of your divine femme. Your acne might be clearing up. Your hair's stopped. You know, when your like hormones are out of balance, you will get like massive jaw acne and breakouts. Like when I was with my ex, and there's nothing against him. I honestly have nothing against him. We both learned a lot from that, and I don't want to like villainize him at all, but because I was with the wrong guy who put me in my masculine energy, you know, my hormones were out of whack. I had so much acne on my jaw. Like I literally do not have that problem now. So when your hormones are out of whack and you're in like there's too much like testosterone and male hormones, you'll break out. I'm willing to bet your skin is clearing up, your hair is getting thicker, your skin is smoother. Like I'm hearing something about your skin is glowing, group 3. Okay, it's crazy how our bodies will know if we're with the wrong people. If you're a guy, like all the testosterone out the window, like I've seen guys glow down in relationships with the wrong women. I've seen women glow down in relationships with the wrong men, or just being in relationships or around the wrong people. It's like your body will have an adverse reaction and misbalance your hormones. So I'm just getting guys like group 3, like your skin is glowing. You're hydrated, you're meditating, you're unbothered, you're taking your vitamins, your routines are causing you to glow up. I see this about you, group 3, because your group number is on the Empress. And the fact that your group number 3 is on the Empress and this card says fertility, abundance of femininity, beauty, creation, growth, reaping rewards. It's like, yeah, guys, like this is my glow up pile for sure. Okay, maybe you guys quit alcohol, or you quit drinking soda, and this is really helping you out. Like, guys, like I don't want to be TMI or gross, and if you're my family listening to this, please do not listen to this any further, because I'm about to be way too TMI. I will not have sexual relations with somebody who drinks only soda. And it's not because I'm like this elitist snob, or like I think I'm better than thou. Like, trust me, I do a lot of toxic stuff, but like it literally makes your sweat gross, it makes your pee gross, it makes everything gross. I just won't do it, guys. Okay, so like it just, because your body is like 90% water. Can you imagine if you just drank soda and energy drinks, how like your body would not be functioning right? There's something about you like cutting out soda or like alcohol. Guys, please don't hate me. I'm having a weird day. Like, I really enjoy my job. I love being here. That was way too TMI. I don't know if I'm going to edit that out or not. But like there's this energy of you cutting out like alcohol, soda, and drinking more water, and it's making your skin glow and you look younger essentially. And I just see you having a meditative routine that you do every day, like for real. I see it. Okay. Also, I remember how I was saying about toxic people. I feel like you guys used to, group 3, have really toxic people in your life that fucked up your hormones. Like your body would literally break out in rashes. You would break out in zits. Your hair would fall out. You gained or lost a bunch of weight. Like you actually had toxic succubus like people around you that caused you to glow down and get physically ill and sick. This could have been like a father figure. It could have been like a toxic boss. It could have been a Aries, sun, moon, or rising with this Emperor card here. Okay. And I feel like, you're learning how to cut out those people essentially. We have today is your day and the sun. Whatever day you are watching this, group number 3, you are about to have a blessed AF day. Okay, like the same day you are watching this pick card, you are about to have a super blessed day filled with positive experiences, and your spirit guides want you to know that. Like you're going to feel confident in your decisions. You guys are going to have be very decisive in knowing what you want to do. Okay, some of you guys might have creative partnerships that go really well today. Some of you guys, you are just going to have a lot of energy and be feeling very positive the day you are watching this. Pick a card. Yes. Okay. We have expand your network, sextile opportunity, and avoid gossip. Group 3. Group 2 had this message as well. People are gossiping about you, group number 3, and they're gossiping about your love life. I see it with the social media card and sextile opportunity. You've been posting. People want a deeper peek into your life, group 3. And there are people who are gossiping based on the things you post on your social media, is what I'm hearing. And people are specifically gossiping. They want to know who you're with, who you're talking to, who you're with romantically. Interesting. People want to know if you're in a relationship. We also have cook more. And your soul has returned to learn many lessons. I feel like you guys are learning how to cook in December. And you're getting really good at cooking in December. And guys, cooking is a very seductive trait. Okay, I highly recommend, even if you're a guy, learn how to cook. Because if you can cook a good meal for a girl, that's it. it's over. Women like that too. But I think a lot of you guys are learning how to cook for real in December. You're learning how to cook in a more healthy, organic, and natural way. Some of you guys are learning how to make essential oils. Okay. Ooh, guys, I feel like you have recently, and I don't like spreading negativity, but if I see it, I'm going to tell you so you can rely on me for accurate readings. Group 3, some of you guys, you're about to, you know how I said you've been met with some failure earlier on in your rating? I see you guys are about to level up to the next stage of your life with this level up card. And because you're getting like this raise, because you're getting this promotion, because you're getting more views on TikTok, because you're getting some sort of level up in the game of life in December, because I do see that here, you might have recently been making some new enemies, some new people who are in secret competition with you. And these are new people, new enemies, okay? Beware of these people. They might disguise themselves as helpful people. They might be like, hey, do you want to collaborate? Hey, do you want to work together? Hey, can you accept this free thing from me? Like they might come in as like a helpful person, or they might come in as a kind person who wants to help you. But I'm telling you guys, with the new moon, 12th house, and 5 of swords, this person is your secret enemy and secret competition with you. And they might be offering to help you out or give you free shit because they see you leveling up, and it's a way for them to get closer to you so they can hurt you. Straight up, I'm seeing it. So beware of that, okay? We have start a new hobby and Taurus. If you are a Taurus, sun, moon, or rising, and you have been feeling stuck, you have been waiting for something to happen, life has felt stuck, start a new hobby. This is how you're going to unstuck yourself. Like for instance, let's say you are a musician. You might take up designing your own clothes. Like I'll give you an example with me, guys. My channel's been stuck for a while, so I started exploring other modes. I've learned how to make my own clothing. I've learned how to design clothing. Like, dude, it's brought so much more joy into my life. So if you're a Taurus, sun, moon, and rising, and you've been stuck and nothing you seem to do is going right, and you just feel like just stuck in life, start exploring your other interests, start exploring your new hobbies. It's going to get you unstuck. And this is specifically for a Taurus, okay? Let me see if there's any other messages for you, group 3. We have ritual and the 3 of Cups. Interesting. Let's get some, and glow up. Yes, guys, people are talking about your glow up. You guys are really good at eye makeup or eye makeup. Your eye makeup is very flattering on you. You might also be attracting friends with people who do makeup or people who are very good at makeup as well. Also, I see you guys like making a ritual of skincare or makeup that's bringing you a lot of happiness. I feel like you guys have a hidden talent of makeup or beauty or something like that, guys. And also, if you've been doing magic to glow up or to look a certain way, this is definitely coming in, because we have the Magician and glow up, which talks about manifesting beauty or manifesting a glow up. Ritual, if you have been manifesting friendships or a glow up, this is definitely manifesting for you in December. Okay? And I think you guys are also really talented at makeup. Even if you're a guy, I feel like you have a natural talent for makeup. With Jupiter, all right, Jupiter, this is the planet of blessings and good luck, group number 3. Let's see what, and I'm going to end it on this note because this is a very positive note. So group 3, let's see what blessings are coming for you. Complexity. And get unstuck. Yeah, group 3, you have felt stuck for a while now. You have felt confused, stuck for a while. It's almost like use this time of stuckness to create. You know, if you're bored, create. If you're bored, explore. If you're stuck, explore. That's what I'm hearing. So this is all I have. I hope that was helpful. I hit a dead end there, but I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you later.